Hey, if you don't support this movement, get off this channel, please. This is for positivity on here. And let's watch the language. Remember, we have little ears. And you know what? We're spreading positivity, okay? If you don't support it, go away.
That was an Android phone, by the way?
We've got 16 hot gay guys waiting to get you hard.
Somebody block that guy. He's an idiot.
You call yourself a protest. This is a political movement. You are domestic terrorism's in this city. It's ridiculous. Look at yourselves.
In the Android app, you can see a mic and users, and the third option is a chat. So if you click chat, you can see all the links for the YouTube links.
Okay, so what are you? Why are you here? We are looking at ourselves, and we are proud. And you may not stand with us, but we stand with you. Sending you lots of love.
Why are we not blocking these trolls?
Yeah, apparently the tow trucks, the RCMP told the tow trucks to haul these big rigs right away. They're big rig rescue, and they said hell no.
Hey, did you guys see the article where the mayor of Ottawa called us idiots? Because we parked our big trucks in the roads and we're causing pollution, both because of the gas and the noise? Oh, man, he's late to the news. They've been calling us COVIDiots for a while now. I've upgraded. I'm a terrorist. Thank you very much.
It's pretty clear that Trudeau's the terrorist.
I don't know who you're referring to. Maybe that one or two people that were there doing it on Justin's side, but wouldn't be the truckers.
Don't block them, let them talk. It's only going to spur us on harder. Let these idiots talk all their crap. It's only going to spur us on even more, because we're fighting so that we can be free. And if they want to scorn and mock it, that's only going to feed us harder to do more work to fight for our freedom. So if they want to talk crap, and plus we're adults, we can take negativity. Half the problem is because we have this cancel culture, this PC culture that shuts down anyone who talks against us.
Here, 10-4, love piece of diesel. Hoorah.
Are there any other events or anything happening in the next couple of days, like specific events, specific times or anything?
Hey. Hey guys, don't listen to them. Anybody that's not supporting you never has supported you. We love you guys. Canada's so proud right now. In solidarity, we're coming back. Anybody that was there last weekend that I know of is going back with their families. This weekend's going to be huge. Hold the line, guys. Don't give up. We love you.
Hey, redneck for snow, redneck for snow.
Before anyone answers, I just have to say I got a giggle from that. Like specific timing and planned events. This is on the fly, no?
Get rid of the negative people that are swearing because of the kids. This is not right.
I like that flagpole. That's cool.
You're right, that might have been a dumb way of asking it.
There was no pissing going on there. I was there. Terry Fox would be proud to wear a Canada flag.
Not dumb at all. Just open-ended.
Anybody's free not to get a vaccine. You can literally not get one and just live your lives not freeloading on the rest of society. Like 3%, what's 3% of 30 million of the population of Canada? It's over 1 million people that you just want to let.
Well, I just want to say we can't ban the trolls. We'd be taking away their freedom. So we can't be hypocrites like Trudeau. He claims that we have freedom, but he's taking it away. So for anyone to ban what we say on here, like you're taking away our freedom to speak, our legal right. I'm just telling you now.
Agreed. Thank you for that very much. It is hypocritical to ban these people that want to explain their point of view to you in response to what you're showing them your point of view is, and is incredibly selfish and disruptive.
Hello, to all that's against the vaccination, I had.
Agreed. I'd just say keep it clean, respectful, and love and peace.
Jesus, this is great.
You think Terry Fox would enjoy having an upside-down Canada flag in his hands? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, I gotta say, friend was reading an article about the mayor again, and he was saying that the cops for every day cost $800,000 to police this convoy. Now, isn't that stupid? Why is he paying so many police to be there?
Yeah, that's right. Let him rip. I mean, all we can do is enlighten this guy about the facts, and the thing is that we have these planted shells that will come and they'll make a mockery of it. I'm surprised they haven't driven a truck through a building yet, saying this is truckers.
An upside down means a country in distress. You need to look at research what you're saying before you say it. You know, you have a right to say what you want to say, that's fine, but understand when it's an upside down flag, it means a country in distress. And your country is in distress. You have a right to say what you want to say, and that's the great thing about a democracy, is if you want to say what you want to say, we don't have to agree with you, that's fine.
Obviously, he's going to use that against us, and yeah.
Yeah, he's already trying. He's saying that he wants to freeze the GoFundMe so that we will pay for the cost of the cops, I do believe.
So you guys are going to stay in Ottawa, or are you going to come to Toronto as well?
Ridiculous.
All right, so if I quote, but he says that he has asked city staff to look into whether the city can tap into the protesters' GoFundMe campaign, which has raised more than $8 million to cover the cost. Though he admits it may be a long shot, it shouldn't be up to Ottawa taxpayers to pay for the kind of disruption we are facing right now, he says. I would say it's not up to the Canadian tax dollar payers to deal with Trudeau's inefficient way of dealing with this.
Only Ottawa. Well, it's certainly legal right, but no one wants to hear you chirping all the way from Australia.
I'm hearing a SWAT team is surrounded a group of the convoy down in Coots now and gave them an ultimatum, and the truckers decided against the ultimatum, so they're staying.
Hello to all the ones that got vaccination. I had to, but I don't want to get 3, 4, 5, or 6. So yes, trucker, go and don't stop until we get the freedom that we want. It's our body. And I want to be able to go out like everybody else, and I want the ones that got non-vaccination with me. Thank you, truckers.
Sharing with kids is not right.
Yeah, exactly. They've had other large protests, maybe not quite in this magnitude, but they've had other large protests in that city before, and they have never once asked for a dime from any of those people.
In a more polite way, not so disrespectful.
Twisted duck to Convoy South, twisted duck to Convoy South. First, please be reminded that this channel will be closed as of noon tomorrow. This channel will be closed as of noon tomorrow. If there are currently any vehicles driving from Toronto, Trenton, Oshawa,
I know, it's a year later and my arm is still sore. Let the convoy stay in Ottawa, and let's start our own convoy in Toronto, guys. We gotta get a big group.
That's right. And honestly, have they really needed the police there? It's been such a peaceful protest. Everybody's shedding the love.
I just say we send the bill to the cottage. Send that to Trudeau. He can pay for it. Because I agree, it shouldn't be up to Ottawa, like we were discussing, me and my friend. Shouldn't be up to Ottawa to pay for it. I understand. This is much bigger than others. But Trudeau should pay for it. Or maybe we could split it between all our premiers. Now that's a good idea.
Oh yeah, this channel's for cheering on our folks in Ottawa, our truckers out there, and every other supporter. I'm just here to say,
Destination Yonge Street.
You know, to the guys who are arguing against the vaccine and saying we're out here wasting time and selfish because we don't want to get it and this and that, I just want you guys to actually go and look at some numbers and actually critically think. Like, my grade 9 teacher always taught me just to critically think. Doesn't matter who's telling you the information, critically think. Just critically think. Go look at the numbers from our nation to different nations.
Love it. I love it.
let's try that again. This is Twisted Duck Convoy South, Twisted Duck Convoy South. If we have any vehicles incoming from Toronto, Oshawa, Trenton, or Kingston with a final destination of Ottawa, please note the following. All vehicles traveling eastbound 401. Your last truck stop for fuel or food is at the 401-416 intersection. To get to the truck stop, you need to take exit 721B, 721 Bravo, 16 South, Bridge to USA, alternate 416 North. At the stop sign, make a left over the 401 and the truck stop will be on your right-hand side. If you do not take 721 Bravo and take 721 Alpha, you will bypass the truck stop and go straight into Ottawa. I repeat, please be sure to take exit 721B and fill your rig before coming to the convoy and sitting in downtown Ottawa. This channel will be closed as of noon tomorrow. I will post all details in the chat, and I will be back in an hour to repeat. Over.
Split that bill, send it to Lego, Kenny, and all of the other ones. Make them pay for it.
Because blocking streets downtown with city dump trucks and city plow trucks and Ottawa city salt trucks and all this, and none of that's wasting any money, even though they're sitting right on the other side of it anyways, just clear half a street.
I just want to say, fuck goofy ass Australia. Fuck you guys. You guys are all fucking losers. Unwashed ass losers. Fuck you guys. Bitch ass motherfuckers. If I catch you, let me catch you. Thank you.
Don't forget about the chief medical officers, too. They've had their hand in this.
Yeah, thanks, Buddy, talking about looking at numbers. I appreciate it.
Well, no, that doesn't cost any money. They're doing that spending. It's only when we spend that it costs money.
Oh, she got the mute. That means she can still listen to become educated, but she can't talk.
She's just upset because she'll never own a house.
Is Nicole on this channel?
Is there any information on how we can get support down to the guys at Coots border crossing?
That was probably Trudeau's daughter.
To also one at the time that right now we need, and they're all back malting and everything else. Well, you know, they say in one way, send a lot of love. So, you know, you're very sad somewhere in your heart. So I'm sending you a whole lot of love with the trucking beep beep.
Speak English, please.
Hey, everybody.
No, we heard what she said. Thank you very much for the support.
Thank you, truckers.
From Australia, you can say what you want about me, that's fine. I'm here just for the truckies and I'm supporting them. And if you get offended because some Australian chick is defending the truckies, that's a pretty sad state of affairs, mate. Go the truckies!
Sup, girl, you don't have to worry about that.
Nice honks, my boy.
Where's my old pal DD Trucker? Haven't heard you. Got back in a little bit.
Australia, thank you for being there, keeping an eye on us. We too are putting our prayers down in Australia, hoping for the very best.
Dear truckers, I'm from Sweden. I've been following your protest now for a week. God bless you all. You give me hope, and I just love to see you keep on trucking and keep on going. It's been times where I've been near crying watching the live streams on YouTube. God bless you all.
I'm not one for conspiracy theories, but do you ever wonder if Trudeau is not really in power? Like, the elite are telling him to do what he's doing? You ever wonder if it's not actually him and he has no control? You ever wonder if all the governments are working together and this is just a whole setup?
I think he's missing.
Thank you, Happy. Thank you for your support.
201 Sussex is where any food should be going right now. There are people gathering at 201 Sussex. It's just on the other side of Parliament Hill, but it's a little bit clearer. There's a lot less traffic, so we can get this food to the people that need it. 201 Sussex.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say that I was there in Ottawa since Friday and everyone is amazing. I saw nothing but respect. Also, the whole Terry Fox thing I think is very hypocritical. I don't think the person that did that had any malicious intent. And yet it was okay for Gay Pride to hang a flag from his statue. Also, Australia girl, you rock. Thank you for supporting us.
Is it pedestrian only, or can we drive up there? Like, are the roads open?
She's just someone trying to warn us that these people will try and come in and try and be made moderators and seem legit and then end up getting this group shut down. Don't worry, that's not going to happen here. As for the other groups, the chats have been taken off. They go on and off periodically as they get busy doing other things and can't actually moderate. So we've been the one group that seems to be open all the time.
Sarah in here?
So you said Yonge Street. Like, Yonge's kind of like the longest street in the world, so you want to narrow that down?
The roads aren't bad. That's why everybody's meeting on the opposite side of Parliament. It's too packed downtown. There's too many of them down there. But 201 Sussex there's a field right there. It's right across from the embassy of Saudi Arabia. There's a piece of land that everybody's gathering right now. So that would be greatly appreciated. Lots of hungry souls out here.
Terry Fox is immunocompromised, so I'm pretty sure he would have been okay with getting the vax. Just pointing that out.
Hey guys, this is Mike from Canada. If any of the mods out there have some locations for me to film with my drones, I've been downtown all weekend, and I'm just trying to cover what the mainstream media is not covering.
I said it earlier this afternoon, and I'll say it again. The East just rocks.
Amen to that.
Yeah, they have the saying about the West Coast, best coast, but I like to say East Coast, beast coast.
The whole thing of the Terry Fox statue has been completely cleaned up. Likewise, when it comes to the urination of the unmarked, unnamed soldier, that too's been cleaned up by all the truckers. You got people standing by, keeping an eye on all that type of stuff. So that's not going to happen again, regardless of what the media says. Truckers and all those participants are out cleaning the garbage.
Beast mode, I like it. Yeah, East Coast, Beast Coast. You know that from C to C, well, we're the first C. They're the second one.
I did see that, so thank you. I'll actually give you guys credit. I'll give you guys credit for that.
Just to confirm, it's the field directly across from 201 Sussex, where we have an area set out for folks. So people are making their way over.
For individuals that are having distress over the honking of the horns, I empathize with you, I really do. So what you should do is reach out to your local MP, express your concerns regarding freedom protest, and perhaps Justin will have a sit down with us, okay? Because this is just the beginning. Help us help you, okay?
Is anybody in here that could get in touch with Bossman for me, please? I think he just accidentally bumped me or blocked me out of plus GTA.
Maritime people are the best, but Quebec people aren't that bad either. If you just give them a chance and get over their accent. Right, guys? We ain't that bad.
Oh man, they're doing burnouts.
We gave you Poutine, come on.
I'd block you out of Bus GTA too if I could.
Okay, if anyone wants to walk over to 201 with me, I'm going to meet up at the Ottawa sign in the Bible Market in approx 10 minutes, and we'll walk on over together.
Let's be real here. Highly doubt that Justin Trudeau is going to have a talk with us. Like, he'd probably give two fucks about us, if I'm being real. Sorry for my cursing, but that guy is just the biggest narcissist of Canada we've ever seen in political power.
I absolutely hate Justin Trudeau myself. I don't exactly support what you guys are doing only because of all the honking that's happening in the city. But I really think that you guys are giving Justin Trudeau a lot of credit in the sense that he doesn't exactly know what he's doing either, right? These vaccine mandates, I don't understand. I mean, mask mandates are done provincially. So I don't understand why you guys are in Parliament. Why not go to Queen's Park and protest Doug Ford and say, hey.
Hey, I'll start making my way over there. Thanks a lot. 10-4.
Hey, what the F? It's Taboo 1. Is there any way to get a hold of Bossman? I know Sarah's putting her kids to bed, so you'd have to get him.
Sparkle Mama or Sarah in here?
201 Sussex. Everybody's making their way 201 Sussex. It's on the opposite side of Parliament. There's a field across from 201 Sussex. There are people gathering right now. Please take the food to 201 Sussex.
Oh God, please don't do that.
No, I give kudos to everybody from Quebec that's joining us. That's awesome. You guys want to see some real tyranny? Live a couple days in Quebec. They've got some restrictions that blow some other provinces right out of the water.
Hey, I just want to stay out there for the guy talking about the conspiracy theorists and all the governments working together. One thing you guys should look up is Global Compact Agreement 2030. Canada signed on to it in 2018, I believe. A lot of other first world nations have signed on to it. Mexico did not sign on to it, but it is Global Compact Agreement 2030. By 2030, they want one nation. We have signed on. It's through the UN. Look it up. It's real.
Is it the embassy that's giving out the food?
Hey guys, you want to just give a second and let Addie help out someone with accommodations?
I would just like to say, fuck Justin Trudeau, fuck the vaccine. I left my wife because she got vaccinated, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Anybody hear me out there?
10-4, who's looking for accommodations?
Sounds like a lucky gal.
Please disregard that there are plenty of people in the middle of the downtown area right now that can be fed, but we do have people gathering at that 201 Sussex Drive. It's easier to get in than taking the hot food through the crowds. There is an open space that people have begun gathering as people start to bring necessary water, and I think somebody's even got mitts and gloves, which is really great. So 201 Sussex, there is a group that has began to gather that are in need of water and hot meals. So it is best to avoid walking through the crowd with the hot meals, because we have a space that's gathering right now at 201 Sussex.
We can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, hey Crow, I sent you a friend request.
What the F here on 302 Coventry to Taboo 1. I'm sorry, you know what? I have no idea who Bossman is, so can't help you.
They got it. Perfect. Continue on, guys.
Hey, did the BC trucks make it into the city yet, or what?
Does anybody know?
Gosh, I've been muting a lot of people on this thing.
Yeah, I hear you. 10-4. I got a couple leads on accommodations if anyone else is looking tonight. If I got my ears on here, I'll do my best.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
I've contacted him to add you back.
That's not really freedom of speech to mute people.
What is this channel? This is nothing like the Convoy to Ottawa original channel I used to be listening to. You guys are awful. Come together or this will fail. And it'll be on you. The truckers have nothing but good in their hearts. You wouldn't be wearing the socks you were wearing, or eating the food you were eating, or wearing whatever propaganda you want to be wearing if it were.
I can try to set up accommodations near exit 27 if it's not too far out.
I can confirm that 201 Sussex has food. It's nearby. You'll see a bunch of people and you'll be fine. Waiting for you here.
Whatever.
We stand on guard.
Just don't even listen to those guys. Pretty much every intersection, there's people who have free food down there. Don't listen to any addresses from these guys. They're trolling.
Canada doesn't have freedom of speech.
This channel is for cheering on the truckers. You know, this is for positivity. If you want to have discussions, please, by all means, have discussions. But do it on another platform, okay? And you know what? Muting people is not stopping their freedom of speech. It is to keep this positive and keep those in Ottawa encouraged and going, and all of those on the road to and from. Alright? So let's keep it positive, guys.
Can anyone just confirm what kind of food is available, just for everyone's information, and how much food is left? Because I would hate anyone to, walk over in the cold and it ran out or whatever.
Yeah, 201 Sussex is perfect. We just got here. They got like all kinds of Middle Eastern food, pizza, lasagna, pasta. There's nice desserts too, brownie and cheesecake. So come on over, 201.
Right? Go truckers. People need to educate themselves. Our medical staff has been silenced. Justin Trudeau is a globalist. Go to the World Economic Forum website and see what the future holds. You will see what is involved and who is involved. And further, you can read Klaus Schwab's books, The Fourth Industrial Revolution and COVID-19, The Great Reset. Educate yourselves, people, because it's not the same Canada that it was. Go truckers!
There's enough for everyone.
Listen here, fellers. I think.
Oops, yeah, just so everyone knows, this channel is being limited to 30 seconds of talk time, and then people can interrupt after that. So try and limit your speeches to no more than 30 seconds at a time. Thanks.
What happened to all the administrators on here? We need to get rid of all them trash talkers on here. This should be for truckers only.
This is Bubba Jailhouse Buzzard from Hurricane, West Virginia. I just want to say, go truckers. I'm about to hop in my car, come all the way up to Canada, and give y'all some freedom.
That's all right, Frankie. Everybody's welcome to come and help and support. Some of these truckers didn't even have their trucks. They had to leave the rigs at home and came down in pickups. So everybody's welcome. We need to stand up all and one together against this.
Thank you for that.
I'm not sure if anyone got the memo, but they changed the channel and merged it with another one last night.
We need mods.
Do we know where the mods went? Are they in another chat? Can we message them?
Did anybody hear what Donald Trump had to say to former Donald Trump president? He said, we want those great Canadian truckers to know that we are with them all the way.
Trump 2024.
Hello, I heard you say you want me to continue to pray.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Yeah, we need to get the mods in here quick. I have kids and I don't really want to hear about the Ram Ranch anymore. Please and thank you.
Little Glover, can you give me a bit more information on that channel? How do I find it?
I hear the police are not going to be so much on your side tonight. They're coming to get you, I think.
Yeah, is there food at 201 Sussex tonight? I'm looking for food. Is there anything at 201 Sussex?
I just want to say, Emily, just because someone's positive in the chat doesn't mean that they can't be muted as well. Just because someone's negative and someone's positive doesn't mean that you can be a hypocrite and take away their freedom of speech, their rights. So you being in this, you should not be a hypocrite. So let's think about that.
There are folks right now converging on 201 Sussex. There is a local business owner, I believe, from the Quebec side who has a van filled with some food at 201 Sussex. For all the heroes that are downtown right now, if you are hungry, it is not far. We have an area laid out at 201 Sussex.
Let's think about what the room is about and talk about that, and not hypocrites and left-wing garbage. Okay, just please keep it to truck talk. That'd be nice.
Can confirm I'm at 201 Sussex.
10-4, I'll meet you guys at 201 Sussex. Thank you for that tip.
That'd be nice.
I'll be back there this week, and keep it up, guys. Hold the line. I'm coming back to join you.
Hey there, I just got here on foot. Plenty of hot food and a couple skids of water left if anyone wants to hop.
Discussions are not discouraged, but swearing, we have little ears listening. I don't know about today, but yesterday they were very careful on that. Anyone who swore or cursed, they were muted. And I think that's right. We have little ears listening.
Yeah, 201 Sussex, good food selection.
And as mentioned before, if any of the truckers downtown are looking to warm up, Confederation Park has 2 fires going with SOS Quebec. There to help you guys warm up near some porta potties and some heated washrooms.
Please ignore the trolls. We do need to get a mod in here. Yeah, like I said, there's a local business owner, believes from the Quebec side. People are telling me there's a decent gathering, but like I said, it's a lot clearer on that side. It's not as busy. It gives people a good opportunity to just kind of get some food in them and re-energize. It's going to be cold tonight.
Where are you coming from, Crow?
I think that I want to thank the truckers for us nurses.
I just want to say that I think the police and the military are very much anti-mandate, and Trudeau's got about 33% approval, and probably about half of them are also anti-mandate. So I think there's a real good chance of this going through, and I'm hoping real hard for the best.
Hey guys, if anyone's downtown or has any wood of any kind, so that they can cook some hot dogs down there. Part of the convoy for Saskatchewan is down Wellington, just past Lyons Road, going to the left all the way down. They're just on the side there with a couple trucks, and they got a tent there for food for the truckers, and they have a little fire thing there but they ran out of wood earlier. If anybody knows of any wood or can bring any wood down there to them, that'd be greatly appreciated.
So there. Also, I was wondering, just for our for the information for our comrades, does anyone have any leads on like showers or baby wipes or like toiletries for tonight?
Thank you, truckers.
I think what's if this doesn't work, what's happening next isn't going to be so peaceful. I mean, it was a John F. Kennedy quote, basically, and let's just hope this works, guys. I mean, here from Nova Scotia. I mean, let's go.
At the 201 Sussex, there's a woman handing out baby wipes actually. So I grabbed some. She has a little bit left. So if you get there now, you'll be able to get some.
Sending love and support from Louisiana. Go truckers, go.
You guys are asking us not to engage on your platform, but it's a bit hard to have a discussion in the streets right now with the effing horns going on. So this is why people are engaging you in this venue, because you're here and we do disagree.
So yeah, I don't know if there's actually anybody there. But yeah, it just look. Everybody wants them to go there. I don't know what's going on. It's weird.
10-4, thank you.
And we do disagree.
Coming here from near Timmins, Ontario there, boss, to answer you.
Please ignore the trolls in this chat. 201 Sussex is where people are headed. There's a nice lady that was on here 5 minutes.
Hey, anyone have any information on that other channel they put out last night?
Hey guys, I think it's great that we've got both sides of the argument here, and our support is only growing, but just know we're fighting for everybody because we don't know where this is going to go a year or 2 years from now, how many boosters, how many other mandates. So keep voicing, keep being respectful. Go truckers, thanks for the freedom horns.
10-4, we got some wood going down to them now. Thank you guys.
If you can hear me, give me a honk.
I hate to be the one to tell you guys this, but this is going to last forever. See, they're taking away our freedom. The government been planning this for years. You think that they just woke up one day and decided to take away your freedom? They've been planning this. This isn't going to end just because we, as truckers, go in, protest at Ottawa. Doesn't mean it's going to stop the elite plan of the government. They're all going to be doing this eventually. All countries will be doing this.
Us nurses want our jobs back. We want our livelihood, and we don't want to be threatened.
Hi, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but there are two people, one with the username StevieBoy23 and one with the name Unacceptable Fringe. What they're doing is they've infiltrated at least two groups that I'm aware of. I've been listening to you guys for about 4 days now, and they're coming in. Stevie Boy comes in all sympathetic to the cause, and then he lets Unacceptable Fringe come in, and then they just wreak havoc on the channel, and as a result several channels have been shut down. I just want to give you guys a heads up.
You're gerbs. You're a nurse taking care of people who may be immunocompromised. Gives you thick skull.
Yeah.
If you guys get a chance, the guys on the side of this, there's a CTV quick poll, and it's already 75% in favor of the truckers. If anybody wants to go there and vote no for them to leave, then just add more juice to our side of the story.
Yeah, I was just blocked from the Toronto channel. Is that what happened?
Immune compromised or not, the vaccine's not working. Thick skull.
I don't know how many people here.
Keep up the hard work.
I don't know how many people here believe in God, but anyway, God did say this would happen in the last days. I just thought I'd say the government would take control of the people. So that's what we're seeing nowadays.
Were you wearing a mask in the Toronto channel? That might be why you were blocked.
Yes, as an American that understands freedom of speech pretty well, that also means freedom of association, and this is a channel, a Zello channel, so that means that they can not be associated with all of the trolls.
Well, you're a pretty bad troll, 'cause we don't care if you want to wear one or not.
Yeah, I got blocked from the Toronto channel too. That was weird. I asked a question about one thing and I just got blocked and muted. That was weird.
Hey, for any truckers out there who didn't see the message, we have some kids here that would really, really love some honks. They're super excited to hear them. Can we get a shout out for those kids?
Amen.
Alright, listen here, fellas. I'm with you. I'm a Confederate sympathizer, and I think we should raise our Nazi flags high with pride.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So if anyone has some intel, is this person still modding this channel? Can we get a hold of the other mods?
Mitchell, could you elaborate on what you were saying?
This is Bubba Jailhouse Brother. I just want to say I'm rock hard with patriotism for y'all. You just fighting the free fire? I'm just so fucking rock hard right now. Oh shit, yeah, Ram Ranch.
Yeah, I got blocked over there too. People started coming in that channel and talking about a whole bunch of racist stuff.
Wondering why we're so concerned about little ears but not little eyes with all the fuck Trudeau flags. I'm just curious. Genuine question.
Maybe you can take some of our Twitch users from
viewers from here and have them watch you instead.
Well, I don't really know how. That's why I've just been, some of the ones you can't message in there, and I messaged another channel to give them a heads up, but they were like, don't worry about it, it's not going to happen here, and I really hope it doesn't, because they're pretty crafty.
Guys, would it be possible to limit the speech, the people who are coming in as obvious trolls? They're not even expressing an actual opinion, they're just being insulting and swearing. So that's not really expressing like their actual opinions, they're just insulting people, and that's psychological warfare right now, guys. So don't get discouraged for one thing, and respond in love and peace, because love conquers all.
Hey Martin, how's it going? Good to see you again.
Hey suckers. Love you.
I got blocked on the Convoy East channel, and I am from the East. I have no idea what is happening on that convoy, where they're at, what's the situation. So yeah, if anybody can get in touch with any mods, that would be really cool.
Yeah, but truth is, like, they're just trolls. Ignore what they say. If you get offended by what someone says in this life, you're not going to go far in this life. I'm just telling you right now.
Speech is all I gotta say. Gotta be free. Gotta let people say what they want to say. And we're gonna free, and it's all freedom from here. Free up everywhere.
I just got blocked from the Freedom to Toronto channel trying to ask to be a mod, and we got some trolls in there like crazy and trying to help there, and I got blocked from there.
I don't exactly understand why you guys are advocating for peace and love when so many of these protesters have pretty much been assaulting and harassing so many people on the streets, as well as minimum wage workers. So if you're all for love and peace, I don't understand what's up with the fuck Trudeau flags, the Confederate flags, just the verbal and physical assaults that I've seen.
Yeah, that's not good.
What do you mean, did we lose a trucker?
Definitely not. I don't know where it's going to head, but someone needs to control that channel over there.
Yeah, I was blocked as well. I noticed a lot of lives on TikTok are ripping down fast too, so I'm not quite sure where this is stemming from. I tried to hit up Bossman on his TikTok. I'm just waiting to see if he realizes.
I just wanted to address, I've been saying little ears because yesterday we had a lot of children on here who were speaking to the truckers to encourage them. Apparently that has changed, and this channel is no longer for that necessarily. And I'm here to have a discussion if you want to have a discussion, but I don't want to listen to a troll just cussing me out for no reason. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, well, we had someone start up the Convoy to Toronto, and I'm over there trying to get into being a mod because we got trolls in there like you wouldn't believe, and all of a sudden I got blocked.
Well, maybe they shouldn't have their kids on here in the first place, because this is literally a public platform, and there's definitely going to be trolls and swearing, so maybe their parents should take account to not let them on these types of apps, Emily.
Yeah, don't feel bad, though. I did, too, for just tooting the horn, and they blocked me.
Thank you, truckers. The 10-year-old is overwhelmed with tears and joy, and the two young boys are super happy. Thanks for the horns.
Well, it's not going to be good if we put something together here in the Toronto area.
I would like to thank the moderators of this group. Nobody is giving you guys any credit. Go truckers.
I'm pretty sure it's all a bunch of people from like Reddit just coming over and taking over the channels, because like if you go there and look, they're just posting all the channel names and stuff.
Thanks to the truckers, we're finally proud to be Canadians again. Go truckers.
Yep.
Well, the one that set it up doesn't seem to be from Toronto. Doesn't seem to be from Reddit. It seems to be that he came from the GTA, because there's a lot talking about GTA and what you guys are doing down in Ottawa right now.
Can someone give me their defense to basically raiding the Shepherds of Good Hope when you're peaceful and assaulting a homeless and a security guard? If anyone can do that, let me know.
See, this is the thing, you guys. If you're just watching the mainstream and you're not going on the lives and you're not seeing how they're paying back in the city and cleaning everything up, and you're not seeing the good human acts of kindness that are happening, then you're listening to too much to just what the mainstream is feeding you, and you've got to stop, because there's so many good stories out there.
Yes, I can confirm he's a good guy.
I don't know. I think they're coming in as sympathizers and somehow becoming moderators, and then they're just going to town and wreaking havoc. I don't know. They obviously are pretty savvy.
If you want to address any of the issues that happened on Saturday, I suggest you follow Freedom Convoy 2022 on Instagram. They have posted a lot about it, and their captions sum up exactly what I'm going to say. So by all means, go over, check them out at Freedom Convoy 2022. And yeah, they sum up everything I can say on here. I'm not going to waste my breath. Thank you.
The British lady's got me suspicious too. She's messed up a few times.
You can't trust the Brits.
Why?
They invaded Ireland.
So you're basically patting yourselves on the back for cleaning up the mess you created, and then you're using that to justify assaulting other people.
I mean, it's definitely Redditors. They're talking about Ram Ranch, so I'm 150% sure it's people from Reddit or losers.
I'm just going to be real with you guys that I was there over the weekend, and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever been to in my entire life. The unity and the hope and the love that was filled in my heart, and everybody around me was so incredible. I've never seen something so generous, and it was for the first time in my entire life, I think, that I've actually had immense pride as a Canadian, even more than an American would have for their country. So thank you, truckers, and please don't stop. We really need you, honestly.
Hey guys, okay, look, this isn't drama, this is to support the truckers, so don't worry about all this drama that's going on. The truckers are out there, they're in Ottawa, they're not leaving, we got more trucks coming in daily, sometimes even hourly around the city. There's lots of trucks, lots of traffic. Right now, it's being reported on the ground that there is a lot of people moving around, a lot of horns, a lot of activity, a lot of noise. So just everybody stay quiet, stay still, and don't worry. If you have any questions or concerns, pipe in and help out. But besides that, a lot of drama. Organizers are on top of it.
I'm 100% with the truckers. It's just ridiculous, anybody that's against them. And keep going, truckers. Love you.
Why aren't you getting rid of the bad apples?
You keep saying you, but it's not her. It's not just anybody in this group. It's one or two or three or four, maybe 10 bad apples in that entire group that painted this over top of everybody. So stop saying you.
God bless, brother.
Yeah, did they set up showers at 201 Sussex? I was looking, I was in need of a shower.
God bless you guys.
The bad apples were asked to leave. There is footage of it, but their flags were not ripped from them, and they weren't strong-armed into leaving because that could have incited violence. It could have gotten violent. They could have started throwing punches if we tried to steal their flag. You know, we don't support them, but we ask them to leave peacefully as a peaceful demonstration.
Hey, 10-4. God bless, man.
You know, thanks for that shout out and refocusing this on the truckers. Just a reminder that, you know, this is all about the Patriots and the work that we're doing tonight.
Honk, honk.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Trudeau's hiring people to come to the protest to make it look like we're a bunch of Nazi-hating people. He's trying to make people Canada look bad in front of the whole world. Guaranteed.
Can I get a name in for my man Teflon?
I echo that. Huge shout out to the truckers, organizers, supporters, men, women, Canadians, Americans, and all those around the world.
What the heck was that?
Oh, and there's no doubt that's happening. And as far as making the mess, look at what happened with the riots and protests in the States and the shambles that those places were left in afterwards. And, the city streets are clean, truckers are out there shoveling, and, things are bound to go wrong. There's bad apples planted or not planted. Who knows? People just want to go and stir a ruckus. But I've heard, and I've got friends down there. I'm not able to go, but...
Men, women, and everyone in between. Yeah!
You guys were talking about that guy, Stevie Boy, 23. He's the guy that's supposed to be organizing a little convoy in Toronto on Saturday or Sunday. You guys think he's a troll, or you guys think he's for real?
You guys are acting like truckers are the good people here, when in reality, they've pretty much been clogging up the residential streets, blaring their horns, idling their engines, creating so much smog. I don't understand how that's helping anybody. There's no peace and unity here when you guys are doing things like this. The city, the residents, including myself, we don't want you here. You guys are from out of town causing a lot of issues. We don't want you here at all.
Yeah, sounds legit to me.
Shut up. I guess that's what happens when you live in the capital city where a lot of protests are taking place.
Hey, we're not sure about that other stuff. They broke away, so that's up to them. If you guys want to organize groups within your cities and all that stuff, that's awesome. That's what the organizers of the main trucking groups have said. So get out there, organize your groups in your cities, get your own convoys going in the cities. The trucks in Ottawa are not going anywhere. The trucks that are going to Ottawa are not going anywhere. They're going to Ottawa. And as far as everybody is saying, the conveners and the organizers, is the trucks are still doing what they said they're going to do. There's people backing it. There's money backing it. Thank you. Over.
Hey, Sick Virus here. I just wanted to see who I can contact on bringing some supplies for next weekend. I'll be coming up again, and I just want to see if anyone needs like shampoo or toothpaste or anything like that, or food or water. I just want to help out. Thank you.
Unfortunately, noise and inconvenience is going to occur when you have such a large protest. And, you know, in a way that is kind of the point. To get your voice heard, sometimes you have to stand up and not move, even if it does inconvenience folks. And I do apologize for that on behalf of this situation, but things have got to change, and unfortunately this is the only way.
I just want to say thank you to all the truckers for United Canadians. Thank you.
I love you, Keith. I love your opinions. Go conspiracy.
Hey there, guys. I got a Dodge Ram 2500 here, and I need a fuel filter service. Now, I had some mechanics come down, and I got a number on my fuel filter that I need. But I'm not from around Ottawa, and I don't know where I can get a fuel filter. I'm down on Wellington Bank Street in the Dodge Ram 2500. If anyone can reach out and give me a hand on where I can get a fuel filter.
I definitely agree the trucks in Ottawa should stay in Ottawa, but if there's trucks that can't make it to Ottawa and they're stuck in Toronto because of work-related reasons or family reasons or other obligations, if they can come out on Saturday to Queen's Park and stay there for as long as they can, that would be great.
Welcome to the Cum Zone. Only cum inside anime girls. Quivering clit, double-jointed pussy, fresh balls, elegant.
Honestly, why don't we literally just rush the parliament, just like they did when Trump was in office? Why don't we just show Trudeau that we're serious and not just stand in the streets? You know, what is Canada going to do? I highly doubt they're going to shoot us. We're not like Americans. Americans are totally different when it comes to violence and protesting. Canada, I guarantee you we could go through the parliament and do something.
Evie, where's that picture from?
I would love to tell you, but it's a friend that sent it to me. Let me see if I can find that.
Hey, I'm not disagreeing with Queen's Park. I believe that's something that's being discussed with the organizers. There's lots of trucks out there, and they want to get them out across Ottawa to have the biggest impact. So you got to understand, guys, there's a lot of logistics involved. There's a lot of trucks involved. There's a lot of money involved, gas, all that stuff that has to do with logistics. So please, people, stop with the drama, stop with the rumors, and just let the process happen and enjoy it. Go Canada. Go truckers.
Because Canadians actually have brains.
Yeah, that's the least democratic thing you could possibly do. And this whole thing is so hypocritical. You're in your own lockdown at this point with unable to get in and out. You lock down your threads when the trolls come because you're brigaded by people who don't agree with you. I'm very pleased that you guys are letting people actually speak their mind in this thread. Thank you.
Welcome to the Cum Zone. Only cum inside anime girls.
That's got to be the most intimidating thing. If I was Trudeau, I would have went out and started kissing all those sick people too, to be honest.
What WTH is that? Only inside anime girls? Like, what the?
This is the Keith, the guy that wants everybody to rush the Capitol building or Parliament building or whatever you want to call it up there. That is a very bad idea here in America. That was all a complete setup. That was the FBI, Antifa, Black Lives Matter, all those people working together to frame everyone. So do not do that. Everybody stay peaceful.
You guys will blame anyone literally but yourselves, eh? It makes a lot of sense.
Suckers.
Storming into the buildings, that is just going to make people dislike us more. And you know what? Peaceful protesting is a democratic right, and that's what we're doing. And that's where it needs to stay. Violence doesn't have a place.
Love you, suckers.
I understand and sympathize with people in Ottawa complaining about the noise and us being there. However, the only thing I have to say about that is that, well, if you can't beat it, join it, because that's what will make it end. More people joining, the sooner this ends.
Give me big. Give me freedom, please. I love you, Checkers.
Yeah, and honestly, the people that are fighting against the truckers and saying that they shouldn't be there, well, I've wanted to kick out everybody in my country that's been against me, in my opinion. But you know what? I can't. So I had to deal with watching everybody wear a mask and vax pass their way into every building. So you're going to have to deal with it just like the rest of us.
Can we get a few more honk honks for the children out there?
Regarding storming Parliament and y'all saying y'all don't want to do that, but wasn't it on like the official Instagram post that y'all wanted to be the next January 6th attacks, like, and the main part of that was that they stormed Capitol Hill?
Guys, can we get a honk for the kid? I thought this was a trucker's channel.
Where did all the mods go? What happened? Yesterday was so well taken care of.
Give me a Hong Kong.
Anybody who is instigating any kind of violence, like storming the Capitol or stuff like that, you can actually silence or boot them, because free speech is not covered under things like inciting violence. It's stating opinions, but when it comes to saying, hey, storm the Capitol, throw rocks at people, this kind of thing, that's inciting violence, and it's not covered under free speech.
And just so everybody really knows how loud this is, we're all the way over in Gatineau. We're about, a 20-minute drive or so.
It's an hour walk from here.
It's over an hour walk from here, and we can hear the horns loud and clear.
Megan, no one.
Compass, please.
Exactly. Admins and moderators, you guys should boot them to deter this kind of speech.
Yo, Fraz, are you still over in the Toronto Convoy group?
That's pretty cool that you can hear the horns over there in Gatineau. Really cool, actually. I'm downtown now at the hotel, and the trucks are blowing the horns. I don't know if you can hear them. So they're right outside the hotel window. It's pretty cool.
And if you go to the Facebook page of the original organizers, they've been posting nothing but keeping it peaceful, and we don't want it to end up like January 6th in the States there. It's, you know what, that's not going to win us any love from the public.
I am. Actually, they just unblocked me. I'm not sure if the moderator is aware of how to control that room.
This is Canada. That won't happen. Come on.
Yeah, right? Like, I was in there since the first 15 people, and something just went nuts in there in the last half an hour or whatever.
Does anybody know if it's true that Chris Sky's coming in, and when, and if he might be speaking? Because I'd love to come see him.
Yeah, it actually is pretty cool. You can hear them from here. It's definitely making a statement for sure.
Just like that, can you actually hear them, or are they still just like in my ear ringing there 2 days later while I am over an hour drive away?
Chris Guy is a clown.
Hello, can anybody tell me an order for me? The Saskatchewan is coming to Quebec City. If some of us wants to help them with food, water, and can you tell me how we can go and do that? Thank you.
So the Toronto groups there, we need to get some raiders in there, or mods, sorry, and admins, and just yeah, or shut that group down, one of the two. Please and thanks.
Freedom Feline, what hotel are you at now?
I just want to say shout out to the Americans, especially the politicians who have been ratioing the shit out of Justin Trudeau on Twitter, making him look like a clown. Shout out to all the Americans who know Justin Trudeau is literally just a puppet in the global elite agenda. He is literally a puppet. He's literally a tool.
He's not even a puppet. He's a drama teacher. Come on.
Just 10-4. Love all you truckers. Thank you for everything. Still watching, still supporting, and I'm with you. Thank you, guys.
I don't understand why you guys are complaining about vax passes when that's not federally enforced. Vax passes, mask mandates, that's all provincial. I'm so confused as to why you guys are here and saying I can't go to Tim Hortons without having to wear a mask and everything. Go to Doug Ford, complain to him. They're the ones who enforce mask and vaccine mandates. Justin Trudeau has no jurisdiction over the province of Ontario and how they enforce mask and vaccine mandates.
I agree with hearing them all the time. Like every night I'm trying to go to sleep here. We're pretty far away and they're just ringing.
I echo that.
Why don't these groups put on only trusted users can talk? That'll really change the whole ball game for everyone. Right now, all these groups have anyone can talk. Well, if you guys change it to only trusted people can talk, you might, see a big change. Just saying. I'm a truck driver. It's really helpful doing that way.
I did enjoy that conversion. I might have to try to stay up late tonight.
This all started because Justin Trudeau federally mandated truck drivers to be vaccinated to cross the border. That was the original start of this, and it's grown a bit from there to all mandates. But if you take a look around, there is also convoys going to all the provincial parliament buildings. Even like this past weekend, I was a part of one in Manitoba here. That is their solution as well. There's people all over supporting it.
I'm pretty sure every time for the rest of my life, every time I hear a truck horn blow, it's going to bring a smile to my face and bring back the memories of this time that we have to spend here in Ottawa to fight for everybody's freedom.
Well, how do you know if you can trust somebody if you can't hear them talk?
The mods would actually hear them talk, and then they can say yes or no to it. And then once you're a trusted person talking, then you can talk as much as you want. It's just that first initial time you get on, then it's pretty simple.
Yep, 100%. I'll never hear a truck horn the same way again.
Yeah, the guy holding the Confederate flag, he was fully masked with glasses on, and it looks like it was Justin's personal photographer taking pictures of him. But yeah, there's all sorts of instigators out there that are, obviously paid. BLM is paid, so it's most likely them defecating the statues and dancing on the statues or some other.
10-4. God bless.
I think they're just trying to filter out some trolls for now.
We should definitely be censoring the channel.
Awesome.
We all have one common problem in Canada, and it's causing division between either side no matter what, and that's where the problem needs to be solved.
I know the USA Big Rigs channel, they did that, and it is nice and quiet. Like, it's night and day.
See, I don't understand how you guys
don't listen to what I'm saying. Listen, your freedom is going to be gone. Justin Trudeau literally said the words New World Order, the Great Reset on national television. If you don't know the global elite agenda, well, now you know. Go watch the video of him saying those words.
Hey guys, I just wanted to pop in here and let you guys know that this is monitored as to the best of our abilities. We are just common people with lives as well, and families that we need to take care of. So sometimes, even though we might not be talking in here or getting to block somebody right away, doesn't mean that we're not around. We are here, just sometimes we're doing other things as well. But I am back, and I will be on for a while if anyone needs me.
Is anybody going to be doing a walkthrough downtown anytime soon? Because we're going to get ready here pretty shortly and get bundled up and head back over to Ottawa for a bit. I'm gonna be going live on Twitch as well if anybody's interested in watching.
I appreciate that, but unfortunately, I am not going to give up hope, and I'm not going to give up fighting. So I'm sorry if you don't have hope anymore, but let those of us that do keep on going, okay?
You tell them, Emily. Emily.
Hey, Sparkle, can you make me a trusted member?
I have a genuine question for you guys. In Ottawa, when you see these white nationalists or these people with Nazi flags or these non-Indigenous people banging on drums and making a mockery of Indigenous culture, what are you doing to step up and stop that so you don't kind of fall into that bad apple rhetoric?
Also, I think the problem is if you make it trusted members only, all the people from incoming convoys can't join, and they won't get caught up to speed and whatnot. You can't get the latest information.
Yeah, I don't have Twitch. I'm gonna have to go set that up right now.
Yeah, it only takes a few minutes and it's free, but none of my stuff's getting taken down or anything either. I got videos all the way from Halifax from Thursday morning on, so it's pretty sweet.
No, you can. It's as easy as pressing this button, and 10 seconds later, you're on just like that. All a mod has to do, or admin, they just have to say yes or no, and boom, you're in. And if anyone, a troll comes, they can just say, nope, you're not trusted, and you can't come back.
I didn't know an Indigenous person was easily identifiable. I know lots of them with white skin.
I twitch in the morning before I get my morning coffee into me.
White skin.
I'm sorry if I stepped on someone's toes there, Crow. I'm not in Ottawa right now, but my understanding and from what I've seen on footage is all they can do is peacefully ask them to leave, right? They can't force them out of there or anything because, well, it might get violent, right? And they're trying to keep it peaceful. So unfortunately, it's just verbally asking them to leave.
Yeah, I've been on here since, this whole thing started, and, I've offered my services there for a bit.
Well, I'll drop a link in the chat again for anybody that wants to follow me, and just leave your notifications on. You'll see when I'm going live. I'm usually getting about 4 to 8 hours a day of streaming, so.
Sick virus, someone will be in shortly to respond to you.
Hey guys, sorry, just wanted to kick in here, not trying to boot anyone off, but we as mods are well aware of the settings and the things that we can do and set, and we are doing the best to our capabilities to work around every which way possible to keep this safe and secure. People are going to get in every once in a while, but rest assured we will always get them out. And know that mods and administrators will always do what's best for this channel to what they feel as the admins and mods of the channel.
Cool. Yeah, Shane, you wouldn't want to be twitching while you're drinking your coffee. You might spill it.
Guys, I can't hold it anymore.
That's what I was waiting for.
I know it.
My question is for you, Jay. Are you in a hot tub in a bikini? Is that why you're not getting censored on Twitch?
Okay, thank you.
The common denominator on both sides is Justin Trudeau. He can fix it all, or he can keep this going. But both sides need to understand, he's the common core.
I think if anybody saw me in a hot tub in a bikini, they'd probably spit their coffee out everywhere, to be honest.
What can I say, right? I mean, you're self-explanatory, trolls. Peace, love, and diesel. Hoorah!
Well, then kudos to you for not getting censored on Twitch.
Thank you to the mods for all their hard work, and thank you to the truckers.
Hey guys, and just to add that, good job, Rainbow. I love everything you said. Just to add to that, the creators of the channel also wanted still freedom for people to say stuff and have a little bit of open communication, and that's what we're trying to accomplish as well. So just to understand, we're trying to keep it open for you guys and people coming in. And I understand the one user says the settings. We understand the settings. We're just trying to keep it available to everybody and open, and just that's it. So bear with us.
You do realize that in order for Canadian truckers to get into America, they have to be vaccinated, right? So I don't understand what exactly you're trying to protest. If American truckers want to come into Canada, they have to be vaccinated. If Canadian truckers want to go to America, they have to be vaccinated. What the hell can Justin Trudeau do about American law?
I think you're just going to have to step your game up a bit. I think that's what that means.
Maybe I'll have to put on my banana hammock like Buddy out there the other day, wrap a blanket around me, eh? Maybe I'll get a lot more views there, or what?
Hello, truckers. Stand strong. That's why I put money into the GoFundMe, and I will continue to put it in. And can you please get rid of these people that are just being so rude and ignorant?
Sex sells, I've been told.
And apparently, it doesn't matter what kind of sex, it just sells. If you got a banana thong on in the winter, you know what? It sells.
Thank you, Nitro and Rainbow. Thank you so much. Corey, are you back, man? If you're back, I need to talk to you, please.
Yes, I agree. Get rid of them.
Unfortunately, Justin Trudeau can't do anything about the states' mandates, but he can do something about the Canadian ones. And if we get the Canadian ones lifted, hopefully the states will follow suit, especially if they get their protests going down there like they have.
I think business in the parking lot of a truck stop is going to pick up.
Are they needing to be banned because they have different opinions than you do? If so, it's not really free speech, eh?
Yeah, guys, stay encouraged. Something pretty encouraging you could look into. It's called broken windows theory, which is pretty much, say in a neighborhood there's a broken window and it doesn't get fixed. This can lead to vandalism, which can lead to violence, which can bring a whole neighborhood down, right? So a little sign actually goes a long way. So what you're doing actually is making an enormous impact, which is why you're getting so much resistance against it. So stay encouraged.
The Parliament lots, lizard lots are going to come out.
Now.
Hey, I'm really proud of myself, and I caught myself before I swore, and I called them lizard lots. I was nice.
This is turning worldwide, people. You can whine about it all you want. There's truckers in every country rising up.
If anyone hears from Sunshine or Rainbow in regards to the plus room, can you add me or message me so I know how to get there? I feel terrible interrupting truckers, but I would also like to continue with the updates that room was providing. Thank you.
It's ladies of the night, to be respectful.
You imagine all these trolls if they were in a foxhole or a trench in one of the world wars? They'd be shitting their pants. Oh, pardon my language. They'd be pooping their pants.
I haven't been called that in years.
Yeah, we're not affiliated with that group. There's a lot of talk about it being overrun by trolls. Not too sure. That's something you'll have to find elsewhere.
Hey guys, thanks for everybody that reached out to me for looking for that fuel filter. I'm just curious if anyone has any ideas of where I can get this fuel filter. it's hopefully the guy said I can last until tomorrow, but if anyone is out there that can get me, it's a 30.5 NM fuel filter. I will pay, and I'm down here on Wellington Street.
I will tell you one thing. One of the hardest things I've had to do on this thing was try to tone down my sailor speech. That's for sure.
Oh my gosh, me too. I have censored my speech to keep it clean. It's incredible. It's possible.
I can't get going talking too fast because it eventually it'll slip out.
You're comparing protesting to being in a world war. It's pretty sickening.
I think that's all part of being an East Coaster.
Well, it is psychological warfare, and that's what the Cold War was, right? This is a warfare that's right now, it's just against our freedoms. Like, people who have gone to school for 10 years and still have student loans have to leave their job because they care about what gets put into their body. You know, if a company makes money off of a product they're injecting into you, then you've become that company's product. And some people don't believe that their body is for sale.
Does Quebec fit in that East Coaster thing? Because, boy, we know how to swear. We even mix languages together when we do it.
Oh, you guys fit into the East Coast thing, but your swearing is a whole different thing than ours.
It's way more intimidating, I'll tell you that.
It's because our swearing here is a language of its own. That's all. You see, there's French, there's English, and then there's swearing.
Does anybody know how big that U.S. convoy is?
This is frustratingly hypocritical to listen to everyone seeing that the problem is misinformation. The problem is social media. This is basically the whole nation being trolled by Russia and China. We are divided because of that. But just flip it upside down or step back and look from a perspective that's wider than yourself. A less selfish perspective, a more community-oriented perspective, might help you understand why public health and measures, personally I'm a scientist, I understand.
It's about 450 trucks coming up from Texas.
I need to learn that language.
I'm sure Evie will teach you a thing or two, eh?
Awesome, I'm up for that.
Good to hear, Manitoba.
Oh my gosh, yes. If that's one thing, I've got the mouth of a sailor and probably a really bad sailor.
Freedom feline, repeat after me. Va te faire foutre.
I 100% agree with Retray. Don't compare this to the Cold War. Many people died in the Cold War. There's nobody dying at this protest. Do not compare it to actual death. See, we all know most of Canadians, including me, we're not tough. Like, and neither are the police force. But like, we're so peaceful that we're not going to engage in violent warfare with guns. Obviously.
Say it again.
Va te faire foutre.
Va te faire foutre.
Dying from the vaccines and from being suicidal.
Put the spelling in the chat and I'll practice.
Now, as Nick said, only the French people from France say that. That would actually not be cursing here. That would be just a nice welcome. That's just like saying, hey, douchebag. That's no worse than that. Now, I'm not going to get into what could be said instead, because this is a proper channel and there are children listening for horns.
I'm dying from horns. So many horns.
Gonna break for the guy on Wellington with a fuel filter.
The thing that killed the most soldiers was disease in World War I, besides artillery. So you mean to tell me that you think these guys would not have taken a vaccine?
Yes, we'll need to set up a learning channel.
Honestly, I'm ready for a good little giggle, guys. Can we get a few horns maybe around here?
Oh, be quiet, Regis.
That sounds like a conflict of interest.
A friend of mine, Holly, she was already on this channel and somebody accidentally blocked her. Her stage name or whatever you want to call it. Her profile name is HOLLZ. HOLLZ.
Exactly. The irony having these people who are comparing themselves to soldiers who fought for our right to be able to protest this, and they all needed to be vaccinated. We've always had vaccine mandates when a pandemic has come through. It's just insane. People are so entitled, having grown up in the good times. And whoever's saying vaccine kill more people, look at the numbers. I'm sorry. You just have to look at how much safer it is than the virus. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, thank you, Nick, for that spelling. That is incredible. You see, I speak Quebecois and all, but I don't write it, and that is beautiful.
I'm feeling kind of horny.
I'm sorry, but you're just wrong.
Hey.
You mean the vaccine that seems to work so well that our Prime Minister has taken 3 and still got COVID?
Hey guys, I'm planning on coming in a couple days. Do you know if I can still get into the city at all, or if it's all blocked off?
Oh, this is going to be good. The puns on words are coming out.
Like vaccines that contain weakened versions of the live sample of the virus?
Do you guys not know how vaccines even work? Like, obviously, you would have to take more. Just like the flu vaccine, people have to take it every year. Just like cancer medication, you can be cured of cancer through chemotherapy, but then have to do it again. That's literally how medicine works. I don't understand why you guys think that a vaccine just means an entire cure to this. It's preventative. That's the whole point of it, but you can still catch it just like anything else. It's not that hard to understand.
Hey, Mary T, I just read your message, and I'll put a little post in here when I'm going live, just so you can sign in and see it.
Thank you, everyone, for these wonderful laughs today. Logan and I are going to be signing off for the night, but I am sure we will be back in the morning.
First off, to the guy who said that people died in the Cold War. The Cold War is called the Cold War because nobody died. And second off, I've never taken a flu vaccine, never had the flu. Never taken COVID vaccine, never had COVID.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Have a great night.
Sleep tight. Don't let the bed trolls bite.
It doesn't work like that on a population level. You're just looking not any farther than your own nose. And that's how the mask thing works also. People just don't look at themselves as a part of society anymore. This is the sedition that's seeded on Facebook by Russia. It's sad to see.
Logan and Kate.
Yeah, you all talk about sailors now. Else. I had to tone my rate down ever since I became a grandfather.
Oh, wow, guys. By Russia. I'm a freedom-loving Canadian. I've been in chronic illness groups for years. I've watched people be left sick. I've watched the pharmaceutical companies rake people through the coals. Don't. Just quit your shit.
Hey, my niece just stopped by, and I'd love to get a honk for her.
Teach 'em young, they say. Teach 'em young.
Honk honk.
I'm an American here. Hold the line. Don't listen to this. Ridiculous. We'll take care of the mandates down here. We'll be inspired by you guys up there. Hold the line.
Yeah, I know that. I already taught them how to gamble.
It seems like witchcraft.
We spent all summer learning how to shoot.
What does freedom mean to you?
Yeah, he's too young to learn how to do that right now. He's only 2.
There's a large difference between people who get out and protest and people just hide in their basements on keyboards. Freedom to me means, living my life without hurting anyone else. I mean, we can't control nature. I mean, we don't want to totally disregard survival of the fittest and how we got to here. Natural selection, I mean, these trolls, they'll be wiped out.
Yeah, let's work on getting them talking before we start shooting, eh?
I got my little girl. She's almost 4. She likes to learn how to shoot the old air rifles.
Listen, man, we have no choice but to hide in our basement because you're taking over the city, dude. Like, just come on.
To the guy who thinks he's a scientist and this is how vaccines work. Polio vaccine, I don't think they had to keep taking it multiple times.
My 9-year-old was a better shot than my ex-military boyfriend. Okay, he had a few beers in him when he was taking that shot, but my 9-year-old had a good shot.
Split, double-jointed pussy, fresh
Because people were taking the polio vaccine and not creating variants that were more deadly.
I think something that everyone needs to recognize at this point, like, freedom is so out of context. For many people who are down at these rallies and being a complete inconvenience to society, you see freedom as being able to go to a Boston Pizza and some 15-year-old waiter ask you to put a mask on. You see freedom as a slight, giving up a slight convenience to you, or you're slightly inconvenienced and you're so privileged that having to give something so minimal up.
Okay.
So minimal up.
You're so full of it.
Yeah, I started learning how to shoot a .22 long rifle when I was 5 years old. Told my daughter I'm going to do the same thing with my grandson, teach him how to shoot.
No, dude, I'm actually deathly afraid of the vax. Like, I will not take it. I'm already too sick. I will not. Freedom is my choice to make that choice.
So I'm a Christian, and I honestly don't agree with the vaccine. I have friends who have it, and they don't like me now that I didn't take it. I find weird that my friends are trying to separate me because I don't have the vaccine. I don't understand why there's so much hatred because I don't have the vaccine. Like, they don't literally want to talk to me. They don't want to spend time with me. They're like, you're not vaxxed, I don't want to talk to you. And I've known them for like 20 plus years. It's quite sad that people have separated themselves and not realized that this vaccine is literally spreading Canada apart and dividing us from our friends.
This summer, we decided to go bow and arrows, so they'll have done the guns last year, and this year, bow and arrow shooting.
Hey, Manitoba Trucker, do you want to give me an ad and shoot me a message, please? Thank you.
I mean, when has the government really done something for the people? They're basically trying to keep us one big mining town. And these habitually criminal corporations who are absolved any liability from side effects for these products that don't work as they should, they're trying to give them to everyone in the world? And they won't even release what's in them? I mean, I'm all for due diligence. Zero liability. It's crazy.
The polio vaccine in the 50s was 3 doses. Like, Kathy was right on. Like, the selfishness is unbelievable, and it's this lack of perspective on how we all fit in a bigger society. Government's not perfect, but it literally is elected by us. So we literally can, and you guys should run for office rather than clogging up our streets.
The government isn't elected by us. The government is elected by a majority of people living in southern Ontario and Quebec. They don't speak for the rest of Canada, and they don't speak for me either.
Naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big herd driving cocks wanting to be sucked. 18 naked cowboys wanting to be fucked. Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cocks. Ram Ranch really rocks.
Amen, Emily.
Does anyone know if I can get into the city? I want to get in.
I left yesterday, but I can tell you when I left yesterday night, you could get in easily. I don't know what's going on today, though. You might have to use some side streets.
Say there,
Also, I'm not scared of getting the vax. I'm not opposed or for it. I'm for it's my choice if I choose to take it. Why isn't nobody freaking out that the flu vaccine ain't mandated? Are you upset that your neighbor got the flu vax or didn't get the flu vax? Come on.
Since you're so tired in Ottawa listening to people, you claim you have freedom. Just you're free to move to another city.
Hi, everybody. I think there's some really good points being made. But to the fellow who said that no lives were lost during the Cold War, I personally found it very offensive as my grandfather fought in Vietnam, and I am proud of our country's veterans. Thank you.
I'd just like to say that honestly, I can't even do things with my girlfriend. Like, we can't even go to like a bar or anything, or like go to a restaurant now. Like, literally, I'm divided from society because I'm afraid to take the vaccine. I honestly don't trust it. I don't know what's in it, and we honestly won't know because we can't directly see.
Everyone, so I finally made it to 201 Sussex. Can't really find food that everyone's talking about, so if anyone could just direct me where to go. You don't know what's in the McDonald's you eat, bud.
And just educate yourself, literally. I'll help you, dude. I'm literally a scientist. I studied microbiology and immunology. Like, educate yourself. Look at the numbers. If you've taken stats course at first year university, you can divide the numerator by the denominator. It's much safer to get the vaccine than to get COVID, and it does reduce serious issues on a societal level, not the individual level, which is where we're stuck right now at this conversation.
I'm not really sure where to direct you completely where to go, but if you go on to the Convoy to Ottawa Facebook page, I am sure there is probably a bunch of posts of volunteers and places that can be utilized, and so on and so forth. Also, Canada Unity, I believe it is. If you punch in Trucker Unity, the website will come up. But I do know that I believe Nitro knows it, so hopefully if he hears me, he can put it in the link into the chat for you. But just check out those two resources. That's your best bet. We don't have those resources and capabilities in this chat.
You know, the funny part with all of this is yes, okay, if you had your vaccine, that's fine. But for somebody else, especially a young man, when we know that the statistics show that largely young men in his age group are the ones who are getting things wrong with their heart, inflammation, all that type of thing, blood clotting, it's not fair for anybody to tell him he needs to listen to them. The data's there, the stats are there.
Balls, come blast me and make it snap.
I'm trying to ask you to look at the data. I am a mid-30s male. I got myocarditis after the second dose. The risk of that is less than half as getting it from COVID, which I already got. I blame it on COVID. Who knows? We don't know. But it's ridiculous to say look at the numbers and not understand them or not try to understand them. But the numbers clearly say for young males, the risk is much lower from the vaccine than from getting the virus. You're pretty guaranteed to get the virus at this point.
If you haven't had COVID and lost your sense of smell, you can always use your nose. Follow the smell.
Sorry about that, guys. It's like we're all like looking for trolls just to block the ball, and by the time I hit block, I accidentally unblocked them. Good thing Gryffindor's there to reblock. Over.
Hail Satan!
You're not only a lousy scientist, you're a fucking idiot. And so SV40 was first identified as a contaminant of polio vaccines used from 1955 until 1963. Recently, SV40 has been detected in several human tumors. In 1999, that study came out. There's over 1,000 peer-reviewed studies that show vaccines are bullshit based on lies. So get your head out of your friggin' out of the big firm.
I know, I actually thought I unblocked him too for a second.
We're all on troll patrol. That's hilarious. Over.
Okay, so for the vaccines, why aren't they working? To my understanding, to get the vaccine, it's just extra armor to kind of help to fight the virus, but that's it. Other than that, it's kind of pointless to actually get, but that's my opinion.
Twisted Duck, call out, was there someone on here looking for food?
Hello to the gentleman who was asking about supplies that he can bring up next weekend. You are more than welcome to bring up supplies. If you want to bring up windshield washer fluid, that seems to be one of the things that they're a little bit low on. They have tons and tons of food. As for personal toiletries, that's not something I would personally recommend, as I would guess that most of the drivers don't all use the same type of name brand or whatever you want to call it. Oil for their trucks, grease for their trucks, DEF fluid for their trucks. Stuff like that is stuff I would more recommend than toiletries.
I would just like to say that this guy that says he's a scientist is obviously lying because all the data hasn't been released yet. The 300 pages that we did get shows the exact opposite of what he's saying.
Strain on the healthcare system. If many people don't have vaccinations, many people go to the hospital and stop people from getting essential treatments like, for example, cancer surgeries. Having said that, the biggest thing that we need to be angry about is the provincial government's underfunding healthcare.
Can we just keep this focus on truckers? All right, I didn't come here to listen to fake scientists and YouTube doctors here. All right.
Good. Bye.
Okay, well, yeah, the funny part is that you can still get the virus even if you have the vaccine. This is just kind of pointless to even try and argue the fact.
That dude needs to take off his mask when he's talking.
Okay. Non-compliance is the only way out of this.
Hey Regis, sorry, I know hopefully you're still listening. Just curious, I myself got COVID. Just wondering quickly what your thoughts are on the natural immunity. The COVID symptoms that I had were mild at best, no different than any other flu that I've ever had, and I'm fine. No issues with that. So just curious what your thoughts are on that if you're still in the air.
That's a Big 10-4.
98412. Non-compliance. Non-compliance.
May the Prime Minister in Canada show his financials?
I think we all had COVID in late 2019 before this all came out. It was like 2 days in bed like I was dying, and like 4 weeks of coughing. I mean, my wife got pneumonia, 29 years old, and I got an immune system like a Mack truck, man. And I'm firmly convinced that that was COVID because it spread like wildfire. Everyone had it.
No, he has not.
Is the log truck still sitting out front Parliament?
If you guys are so against modern medicine, then I don't understand why you would rush in case you get into a car accident or in case you're feeling sick. Why do you go to the hospital? Why do you take medicine? Like, what's the point? You don't support the vaccine, fine, but then what's the point of getting any other kind of medicine? Don't go to the hospital. Just use natural remedies because that's clearly what you're into.
You silly goose. A truck can't sit. It's a truck.
May he own pharmaceutical stock in his portfolio?
I know someone who has more credentials than probably anyone in here, and he is a researcher with 2 degrees, and he is not vaccinated.
Yeah, so unfortunately we're not like free like the US where, you know, the political stuff and like their stock breakdowns and stuff, it's not shown to us. But I guarantee that Trudeau owns probably billions in terms of Pfizer, Moderna stock.
Okay, so first of all I want to say is I support vaccines, but this one has 0 testing. Absolutely 0. Like, in the last 2 years, It's come out in the last year, and you need 3 shots already. The tetanus shot, you need every 10 years. The mumps, you need once. Chickenpox, you need once. The flu shot, you need repeatedly because it changes. There's multiple flus. But don't.
Trudeau has stock in every job and makes money on every single job. I have documents to prove it.
Cum zone. Only cum inside anime girls. Quivering clit. Double-jointed pussy. Fresh balls. Elegant ejaculation. First the kiss. Then the cum. My dick is in love with pain.
Also, the first section of the scientific method is to question everything.
Like, yeah, elections are rigged. Nobody voted Trudeau in. He's in. Think about it. Look up Scorecard and Hammer software on Dominion voting machines out of Toronto.
I got one.
I'd just like to say, my friend AJ, he's 30. He took the vaccine and now he literally has cerebral palsy. So if anyone can explain why he got that after taking the vaccine, I can literally show you proof that he has cerebral palsy now. It used to be so normal and now he can barely walk. I would like an explanation on this.
Trudeau's a WEF member as well.
Like, these anime kids, do you not have something better to do than just, troll from their mom's basement? Like, get out there and do something with your lives, Pull yourselves up from the bootstraps and fight for something that means something.
It's almost like whack-a-mole, but this time it's like whack-a-troll.
Hey, in all this, we are forgetting that times have changed. It's now Omicron, and what has been true has changed, and the whole reasoning for the vaccine is kind of taken a bash, because Omicron is way milder, and we've got a high vaccination.
Yeah, I guess they were playing that on Saturday Night Whack-A-Troll. So the record, I think, is 2 seconds, and Tyson holds the record over.
Can we get these kids blocked?
Yeah, I'm starting to get fed up with these trolls because, for the past 3 days, I've been watching my children, and I don't have Bluetooth speaker or headphones. And every time a cuss word or one of these sexual things comes on,
I'm going to hop off of here for a few minutes. I'm going to go into the other channels, get ready for the 8 o'clock calls. And I'm shutting down the other channels for chat and texting at 8 p.m. this evening. And be back online at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Over.
Whatever happened to, kind of debating and arguing your points? I don't understand why you're playing all that stuff. It just makes you look kind of stupid, no?
The funny part is realistically, you're compounding 2 risks at this point. If you're compounding the risks from the vaccine and the risks from COVID, which you can get even if you're vaccinated, it doesn't make any sense. It also doesn't make any sense to make everybody get it when anyone can still get it even after they had the vaccine.
2 years of brainwashing them about taking vaccines. That's what it probably is.
Hey guys, has anybody noticed that all of these really smart trolls are using the number 69 in their names?
To the cum zone. Only cum inside anime girls. Quivering clit. Double-jointed pussy. Fresh balls. Elegant ejaculation. First the kiss. Then the cum. My dick is in love with pain.
Testing.
What does that mean? Is that some kind of special code?
It's their IQ.
Okay, can someone add me as a moderator? I'll block these fools. At least for now while I'm on. And I wouldn't trust any vaccines at this point. One thing we had seen is a drop of SIDS by almost 30% because due to There's far less parents getting their children vaccinated, either because they just have lost the trust in them, or because they.
I don't even know if their IQ would be quite that.
That seems a bit too high. Should be a little lower.
Yeah, I saw that today, but can anybody explain where that number comes from? It's a random number, $42,000 and change. Doesn't really make sense.
Is the log truck still out front of Parliament? And what about the stretched? Big Peterborough.
Sometimes quiet is good.
We saw the Kenworth pulling logs. It's down towards the right side if you're facing Parliament. It was awesome.
Hold the line, guys. Protests do work. Just take a look at the Vietnam War. The American people got together, protested, and the troops were brought home. Hold the line, guys.
This is Twisted Duck to Convoy South, Twisted Duck to Convoy South. Please note this is the 8 p.m. check-in, and I'm early this time. First, I'd like to note that this channel will be permanently deleted at noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, which is Tuesday. For the new channel, for updates for travelers coming from the south, please go to Convoy South 401/416. Important note for vehicles traveling coming from the west, traveling eastbound on Highway 401, the final big rig fuel stop before Ottawa is at the Angelo's truck stop. In order to get to the truck stop, you need to exit the 401 at exit 721 Bravo. I repeat, 721 Bravo, which is for the 16 southbound, 416 alternate northbound, and bridge to USA. Restaurant food is available from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. The gas bar for cars is from 7 a.m. till 10 p.m. and the card lock is 24/7. If you get off exit 721A, you will bypass the truck stop and head directly north to Ottawa. If you are driving a rig, please be sure to fill your rig at Angelo's truck stop before making your way to the Convoy in Ottawa. Final destination and home bases for Convoy South, you have two options, 302 Coventry Road, 302 Coventry Road, or we have a location in Embrun on Highway 417, exit 88 at St. Guillaume Road and Route 200 in Embrun. Housekeeping. A reminder to please be nice with the police officers, be courteous. Offer them a water bottle if you happen to have extra. There's lots at Coventry. So you can refill when you get back to home base. The police officers have been excellent with all truckers and all protesters, and we ask that you be polite with them and make sure you smile and thank them for protecting us right now. Secondly, please clean up after yourself. Keep your garbage in your rig or find a trash can. Let's keep the city clean. We're trying to be good citizens here, and most important of all, stay safe. If you see something illegal happening, please take pictures or video and report to local police who are on the grounds. There are hundreds of officers on the grounds. You won't have a hard time finding one. Thank you again for all you're doing. We are stronger unified together than apart. And this will be the last check-in on this channel for tonight. And everything is in the chat. So if you've missed anything, please note it's in the chat. Over, and have a good night. Over and out.
Hey, nothing changes the fact that it's still just an experimental phase.
So who's in charge of all that money and like getting the money?
It has nothing to do with the vaccine. That's a diversion. It's a socialist coup, folks. Take a look at what's going on all around the world. It's a socialist coup.
Yeah, I need to be reimbursed here. Fucking hotels aren't cheap.
Did I read today that they froze the funds? GoFundMe.
Natural immunity is the best. It's better than the vaccine. The vaccine, you're still getting COVID. So I'm saying that as a nurse. And as a nurse, I know several people that are hospitalized, vaccinated, that are dying.
Hey guys, sorry to cut you off, but I'm going to stop that conversation right here. We are not going to discuss the GoFundMe or funds in this channel. That has absolutely zero things to do with us or this channel or anyone on this line. If you have questions about that, please contact GoFundMe.
Have any of you guys taken statistics or biology courses before? Because if you'd taken a statistics course, you would know how statistics work and how your personal experiences don't mean anything in terms of populations.
You can also talk to Big Red. He's parked out front of Parliament, but please don't talk about GoFundMe here.
Okay, like, enough with the propaganda, pro-vaccine bullshit. Like, seriously, like, vaccines are basically a Trojan horse. Do you know that they've been injecting inactivated EBV virus into us for 20 years, and that EBV virus can be reactivated through 50 hertz? Do you know that the 5G towers can produce 50 hertz? So they can essentially activate these viruses through radio frequency.
Does anyone know where that stage truck went? I think it was on Wellington earlier, and can't find it anymore. Just trying to find that crowd there.
To all the truckers out there, I believe if we stay the course long enough, we overthrow and topple this government. Whatever new government we put in place, we'll be happy to pay for all your expenses. And
I think we really just need to get off the topic of vaccines. It's very divisive, especially inside of a group like this where lots of people are and lots of people aren't. The whole point is just for people to have the opportunity to make the decision for themselves. We came together to unify people and to create a movement that has the opportunity to make sure that everyone's treated equally. Let's just walk away from this one, guys. We're obviously getting a lot of trolls and a lot of angry people here, and it's really totally destroying everything that we've
10-4, anybody online right now? I'm looking for any advice on food for the night.
Sounds like it's officially been announced that half of Canadians are against mandates and half of Canadians are for mandates. So.
Sorry, come again with that question? I didn't hear what you said. You were in my pocket.
No political talk or any type of hate speech. And that type of content is allowed on this channel, guys, please. Thank you.
Any food advice for the night?
Yeah, whereabouts are you, hun?
Near the hill.
Pierre for Prime Minister?
We'll say if you're basing, like, one last word that, you know, history has proven vaccines work. History has proven protest works immensely. Otherwise, we'd be working 16-hour days, 7 days a week.
Are you in a four-wheeler or rig?
Hey, just to let everybody know, this is a nightly routine. We shut chats down. It helps the mods, and we keep things a little bit tighter. That's all. If you need help, just let us know, and we're here to help you. But the truckers are going to bed, and they're staying tight. There's a lot more trucks coming into town, and we're all trying to help out where we can and get the truckers where they need to go.
Yeah, four-wheeler, like a pickup truck.
Okay, so we're the food that we have is for the drivers, but there is, if you're hunkering down with the rigs, there is a place, it's 302 Coventry, the name of this chat, you'd be able to find some support.
Amen to that, Breaker.
Just like they've been subverting the cures for cancer, they're subverting the natural cures for all these diseases and illnesses. So one thing I can tell you is that I've had privilege of reading a confidential document from Texas University of Science and Health sent to the Department of Defense. They knew of a cure for SARS, and that cure was ABL's immune support. It's a form of colloidal silver. It's the only patented nano silver.
Okay, thanks.
Also, us mods sometimes mess up, or our phones just glitch out, and people sometimes get removed that don't need to be removed. And always feel free to just let a mod know, and we can go from there. But yes, thank you for putting that out there, Nitro, because it is nighttime.
No worries.
My dick is in love with pain.
Agree, it's not about pro-vaccine or against vaccine. This is about bringing people together. It's about people having a choice, bodily autonomy and fighting against tyranny. So let's all stand together on that and forget everything else. Put that aside. That's not what we're here for.
I'm just going to interrupt that, and I do have kids listening, so thank you very much to all the truckers and everyone that's organized these mods and sites, and I just bless your hearts, and I'll get through this.
Welcome to the Cum Zone. Only cum in.
We were here for the convoy. Let's go, convoy!
My dick is in love with pain. Co-op cock.
I was wondering who the admin or moderators are right now. Maybe we can just try and get this under control because it was getting a little crazy. And there was that one guy, I hope he got blocked because he was playing some really ridiculous stuff that no little ears need to hear.
Man, it's getting old.
And your old son's trying to listen to this, and I don't appreciate all this. Can the mod get rid of that guy?
Damn it, I wanted to whack one troll. One, that's it. I just wanted to whack one. Thanks, Tyson.
I heard y'all talking about your COVID symptoms earlier. One of my COVID symptoms was chlamydia. Yeah, I feel like it's the biohazard, whatever chemicals that the government is putting in our bodies also making us get chlamydia, man.
I got about 5 under my belt since yesterday, so I'm trying to.
I've got 0 because Trucker Smitty ain't no mod or no nothing. So I don't get to whack trolls. It's all Tyson's fault.
You know, the thing is, if these trolls were original, I wouldn't even mind, but it's seriously the same thing over and over for the past week. So it's getting old, guys.
You should definitely get that checked out.
Yourself against trolls, like how do you protect yourself online?
Hey everybody, I'm a teacher from Ottawa and I've seen all the trauma students have gone through over the last couple of years, including myself, because of all these mandates. So I just want to give a huge thank you for everything you're doing and don't give up.
So that was a little weird. Mama's voice changed quite a bit.
Low IQ, you remember?
Yeah, it got real manly, didn't it?
Paid shield.
Non, ça n'a pas codé.
It's Mama's husband, Trucker Smitty, guys.
Hey guys, I wanted to say thank you. I went on the weekend and I saw it's an awesome experience where lots of people are united in one vision. And moderators, you're doing an awesome job. Thank you.
Maybe took the vaccine, changed their voice.
Alright, I gotta get Mama Cass to show me how to whack trolls. This is not cool.
Why this excuse me. sorry. I'm sorry. Excuse me. It's just a wee cough.
Hey, family of 5, we came here from Brantford to support you, rented a house for a week. We love you, truckers! Thank you for fighting for our freedoms.
It's hard, especially when you're bouncing through channels, because you click on one, you're like, oh, I gotta go back to that one and whack that one. Nah, someone gets to you before them.
You're welcome.
Well, the one night it was her. We were in the hotel. Her, Tyson, and I can't remember if it was Canuckian or Mike. They were just going at it, one after one after one after one after one, and it's just like, are you fucking? That's a game, whack-a-troll.
Yoda, is that you coughing over there? That weak cough? Anyway, nobody's answered me. You guys claim to be teachers and know biology and all this. Why is my friend have cerebral palsy now? I'm not kidding about this. He took the vaccine, and now he's a completely different person. He's a 30-year-old man who used to be able to drive his car, used to be able to communicate, and now he can't communicate ever since he got the vaccine. And I know plenty other people on the internet who have gotten the vaccine and they've had things like this happen. Like, they've become, like, disabled, like, their minds, they can't think.
Just wanted to let you guys know, since you guys have helped me out a lot, we have free food at 201 Sussex, so come on down, 201 Sussex.
That four-wheeler is still on this channel. You can private message myself, add me as a friend. I'm downtown and have a stockpile of food I can share with four-wheelers, so private message me if you're still listening.
Hey, Keith. So the first thing you learn in statistics is that correlation does not mean causation. So just because the time of cerebral palsy onset matches with the time of vaccine doesn't mean that the vaccine caused cerebral palsy. Does that make sense?
Can you just be a little bit more specific for our comrades out there? Because I was there about half an hour ago. I had a hard time finding the food, so if you could just let them know like which crowd to look up to in the tables and stuff.
Honestly, I think it did, though.
Yeah, there's all sorts of heavy metals in these vaccines. Like, even if you look up the studies there on clinicaltrials.gov, you're able to see that these placebos that they're using in the study groups are basically loaded with aluminum. And it's known that heavy metals actually cause lesions in your spinal cord, and which is very much similar to polio, by the way. I don't even believe polio really exists. It's more of the fucking bullshit heavy metals they've been injecting into everyone for.
Geez, all the background noise. I thought maybe he was a troll too, but he's not.
The one that keeps saying, where's all the truckers? That's just a ploy by Antifa to keep you busy and talking and...
Yeah, sorry guys, just downtown here. It's a little crazy, as you know. If I could be put in, I was communicating with Snow for fuel. I have contact information for a guy with a side-by-side and a slip tank who wants to get connected tomorrow. They're calling it a night, but I don't know who to talk to now, or maybe Snow's still on there.
Oh my gosh, guys, quit. Please stop talking about the vaccines. This is about mandates. I want to thank the truckers for doing everything that they're doing. God bless you guys. Thank you for standing up for, freedom, for medical freedom, and freedom from medical tyranny. God bless. Keep on trucking.
Yeah, 201 Sussex. There's still food. You must have come right before it started, but right now there's still food. No problem. Come on over.
Hey, I'm sorry. Did you just refer to me as Antifa? Can you please explain this to me? Don't block me. I'm seriously a Canadian citizen who's concerned about my country right now. Thank you.
We'll find that out for you and get the proper person to get in contact with you.
No disrespect towards you, but this is about vaccine mandates, so we are allowed to talk about the vaccine. That doesn't make sense. So you say that just talk about the truckers and them being there, but this is also about vaccine mandates, and I'm allowed to speak about the vaccine because I'm not going to get it. So you're literally being uneducated right now. You're literally confusing me, telling me not.
That's good. It's worth noting that he was shut down by the police tonight, but I did explain to him that we get different messages from different cops. So he was going back and forth for a while, just on his own accord, filling up, and then he got shut down by some cops. But I told him to check with you guys, and maybe we'll figure something out for tomorrow.
I just put an update for all you truckers out there that are traveling on the 401, and there's some lodging and food and stuff. There's still 302 Coventry Road. So guys, everything is still going as scheduled and as planned. There's trucks in Ottawa. Trucks are coming in all directions, and everybody is just hunkering down for the night. So things are just going to get a little bit quieter, like they do every night lately.
Look, I agree with that about not confusing people. And look, we are in a transitional period right now. We need to recognize that. We're not just going to step off into this new venture and things are going to run perfectly. That's just unrealistic to assume. So there's going to be growing pains. There's going to be personality conflicts. There's going to be, these things are just facts of life. This is reality. Okay? Especially, like, look at the situation we're in, right? Barely any of us have ever met each other. We're working remotely. We're talking over Zello. We are doing an absolutely phenomenal job. If you look at what we've accomplished in a week, think about what we could accomplish in a year together, right? But it's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen all at once, and it doesn't make sense. Illogical and unreasonable to think that it will. So all of these are great ideas, and I love them. And like the limits to this are endless. We need to do it right, and we need to do it in a way that we're not going to burn ourselves and each other out. Okay. I like the idea of this open channel, and we can set one up. Zello is not a great platform. Zello has been fucking us. Okay, we need to find a different platform to do this on, or even work towards eventually creating our own. I'm going to be reaching out to a bunch of people. I've already reached out to some people. I am going to reach out to Tim Pool. I am going to reach out to Joe Rogan. I'm going to reach out to all these people. And all we need to do is keep doing what we're doing and keep our listeners. Right now, our biggest focus is just not losing the listeners we have, hence the gap. We need an alternate way to communicate with people. So, look, these are all great ideas, and I like them. I like hearing all of them, and all of your input's important. So, that's just my 2 cents on it. We can do all of these ideas. We just can't do them all right now. Or maybe if anyone has any suggestions on how they could be done right now, then I'm willing to hear them. But I just don't think it's realistic to, tonight have all these different things go live, and then we end up right back where we started, just under different, channel owners and admins and mods, right? Or rather, different channel owner and the same stress. So that's just my thought. I'd like to hear what you guys think.
Well, I don't feel like I'm in Gatineau/Ottawa anymore, I'll tell you that. I feel like I'm in the kitchen, my own kitchen, with about a 12-pack right next to me, just dancing away.
10-4, they're going to come on at any minute now.
It's perfect, absolute perfect timing. I'm literally frying up cod tongues as that sound came on.
Hey guys, has Trudeau put out any kind of statement, or is he still in hiding?
Yeah, he made a speech this morning. Nothing good to say, but I think you can watch it on YouTube. It's Trudeau Live.
Like clockwork again. Wake up, Canada.
Thank you all the way.
Also, just one other question from Boots on the Ground here talking to truckers. Is James a name that can be trusted? I just had some people, they don't know who to listen to, but is James definitely the contact they can trust down here?
Just a quick question. I have a friend that was on here earlier, Smokey the Bandit 2022, and he's been blocked and he's not sure why. He's like me, he's been on this since day one. He's not a troll or anything.
I was just about to make the comment, must be 8 o'clock. I hadn't seen the time, but I heard the horns.
And honestly, they haven't stopped yet. I'm inside eating Mr. Noodles and drinking beer. I can still hear them.
Oh, you're Halls. You're who I just got back in here. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe one of the other mods has a better aspect as to what might have happened. Sometimes with all of the trolls coming in, sometimes if the chat's moving really quick, when we click block, it will block somebody else that was underneath of it or above it, and that's totally, just kind of a glitch in the system. So if that's happened, please definitely let us know. This is just in general.
And Christoph, I see no reason why you can't post a flyer on here, as long as it's friendly and pacifist.
Just a quick update for the truckers or whoever else is on here right now. There's free food at 201 Sussex, so if you guys want to come down, 201 Sussex, free food.
What's the flyer for, Christoph?
Okay, so should I can't even, I was trying to put it in the chat, but I'm not allowed to type in the chat. It says admits only, or mods only, so I'm wondering if anybody else can unblock him for me, Smokey the Bandit 2022, if you have time. Thanks.
Oh, well, I don't have them, so, oops.
Yes, Nitro, that's the way they do it.
RD, it's the gentleman 2 up above me. There's a conversation about fuel.
I just did something by accident. I don't know what I did, though. I'm still trying to figure out the controls. Tasha was doing all the controls before.
So Trudeau has nothing good to say, and you don't need to worry about it, truckers. We are fighting, those of us who have YouTube channels, we are fighting it on social media and exposing his idiocy. So every time he says something else, he just makes himself look worse. Keep on trucking. We love you.
I just want to thank these truckers, as they are freedom fighters and moderators. You are doing a wonderful job. Kudos to all of you freedom fighters.
Yeah, do we have someone I can pass along this side-by-side driver's number to now?
Sorry, I'm just jumping into this now. I hadn't been listening. Can you repeat everything, please? Over.
All of you freak.
That's great, man. I hope things work out with you for Joe Rogan and all those others. If there's anything I can ever do to help, maybe field some phone calls or make calls or emails or something, I would be more than happy to get on board and help behind the lines. I'm also going to be on the front lines again this weekend. Thanks.
Marie, if you can find it in your heart to look up Ramblin' Rover by the Fables, that's a good one.
I agree on that. Let him keep talking. He just keeps burying himself in a deeper hole. He's an idiot.
100%.
Dave Paisley, could you please repeat for Twisted Duck everything you just said? Maybe go somewhere where there's not as much noise.
Quivering clit, double-jointed pussy.
I take it back. I don't think I got chlamydia from COVID. I do think I got it from vaccine because of all the metal and chemicals that's like injected in there. Anyways, anyone else had the same problem?
10-4 on that, but it's hard to understand.
You'd think they would get sick of the same name, like the big trucker or this or that. All very, very big names for the trolls.
Let's be honest, for the right side in the States, abusing Trudeau has kind of become like second nature, but also a nice pastime.
I think you got that from Tinder.
Okay, so somehow Foxy grew an Adam's apple, is that correct? I'm just curious because we did have a admin on here at one point in time who shut things down when people started cursing and swearing, and she herself didn't curse and swear. Now the new Foxy seems to be a little less careful about that. Also, we have a whole bunch of trolls on here. Is anybody planning on doing anything about it, or are we just going to leave this channel open for everybody for a free-for-all to make everyone look like a bunch of jerks?
I think they're lacking intelligence, and as Sarah said yesterday, they're bored, they're sitting in their mom's basement or their parents' basement eating pizza. They have nothing else to do with their lives.
Twisted Duck to Dave Paisley. Twisted Duck to Dave Paisley. Come on.
Best I can suggest, Christoph, is send it to one of the admins privately in a chat, and we can post it in here if everything's all good.
Yeah, huddled in a corner here, just trying to get away from the noise. So I was put in touch with a guy who's driving a side-by-side with a slip tank. He was going around just of his own accord, filling up some trucks. He was doing that this afternoon. He ended up getting shut down by a police officer, but I explained to him that we kind of get different messages from different cops. So he's down to try again tomorrow. I just want to pass his number. He's calling it a night, but he's happy to take a text or maybe a phone call from someone higher up who can connect him so he can help tomorrow.
It sounds like they're reading from a script. I wouldn't be surprised if they're getting paid to do this.
I don't mind if you want to send it to me, there, Christoph.
Wait, what was the name of your friend? Smokey and the Bandit?
Yeah, no, that's a great point for sure. I just wanted to say, let it rip.
Let me just double check this. I think it's just Smokey the Bandit 2022.
I'll look him up on the block list. Do you know if there was any caps on any letters?
You know, I just want to say, you don't have to be in Ottawa. You can go to your provincial legislator building and protest. I was in Regina this weekend, and there was thousands of people there protesting. And Saskatchewan lifted the regulation, well, will be lifting the regulation soon. So I just want to say, you can go out to your provincial legislator and protest. Protest hard. You do not need to be in Ottawa. We can show force in numbers in all provincial capitals.
Yay, Nicole. Real happy to know that you're home safe. And I didn't get to say it earlier, but love the hair. Love, love, love.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to reach out to you, and we're going to open a private chat so that you can provide me with his information over.
So it is Smokey the Bandit 2022. So every single word is a capital. So S is capital, T is capital, B is capital, and then 2022.
Kevin, the reason that you can't talk is because the speak feature is only for mods.
Got that?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Can we get proof of life from Foxy, the original Foxy, the real one?
Christoph, just let me know when you send it. You can send it to my Facebook. It's just my name that's in this, buddy.
How are my truckers holding in there tonight?
18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big herd throbbing cocks wanting to be sucked.
Can we please get off the conversation of immunizations, vaccinations, whatever? Pro-choice, you do you, I'll do me. Let's get together, have a coffee, and just go about our day. I'd like to hear from the kids again, giving salutes out to the truckers. Go, truckers, go.
Let's get some mods in here.
Thanks to the truckers and thanks to the mods for doing a thankless job at this point.
Hey, I'll say I'm very thankful. A lot of people are.
Smokey the Bandit is back in, so let him know.
Does anybody know why I would have been randomly booted out of the new group? As far as I know, I hadn't done anything wrong. I was just booted out.
What do you have that's a way to send it to me there, brother?
Thank you kindly. You're a dear.
I know these admins are overrun with people offering to help and this and that. I'm serious when I say I would love to help in whatever way I can behind lines. I have no experience with this, but I have conviction, and after being in Ottawa this week and seeing the reality and just the reality of everything, I'm 100% behind this, and I've never felt more strongly about anything.
When the issues are figured out with plus GTA, I would love to know in the chat how to get back in there. This is Sadie. I tried to make a new account hoping that would work and it doesn't come up on search. But yeah, if you could put it in the chat of how to get back there, that'd be great.
Like I said, we do sometimes mistakes on the link so fast. And I apologize to him, tell him, because it was me actually that blocked him 11 minutes ago.
That's okay. It's totally understandable. I know you guys got trolls in here like every 5 seconds. You're just hitting block. It's okay. Thank you so much, though.
Yeah, this gives me hope, man.
And I'm glad we could have a little bit of lively debate, only just so that we can still show we're Canadians and we can respect listening to each other. But yeah, let's go, truckers. Let's get this done.
Thanks for getting me back on, guys.
Hi, I'm Peter Graves, and hail Satan.
You know what? I take it back. The other night I had a few truckers over, and I think one of them gave me chlamydia. Also, he didn't pull out, so I'm wondering if
I like the idea of the honk instead of the thumbs up, but what are we going to use for instead of a thumbs down for the trolls? Like they've got to have their own code to let us know they're doing a thumbs down. So what are they going to use?
Stop doing that.
Sorry for that, Black Smokey. It was, I think, a couple before you, and I just went down the list. I apologize for that, sir.
Well, she will have a strong child from that man's DNA.
Yeah, is there a way that I can get lapped back into the normal, the plus group that has existed? This one is full of spam, and I am unsure of why I was removed from the other one. Thanks.
No problem. Thanks for letting me back on. I know you guys got to do what you got to do.
Why is it every time I have Mama Cass's phone, the trolls are at bay? But the minute I give her the phone back, the trolls come out to play.
Can we please close down this line for a little bit if we have to get rid of all these trolls? The admins seem to be busy at the moment, so we're having some issues, and I think there's a lot of people who aren't interested in hearing the cussing, the swearing, and all the dirty talking, because there are children, or were children, that were listening to this, and I really feel bad for the parents who have to sit back and turn things off when their kids were really looking forward to having the opportunity to say thank you.
Why were children listening to this anyways?
Please, please remember that mandates are not law. And there was a bill, S201, that actually says no coercion. It was passed in 2017 by an act of parliament. This is legal, folks. Surely somebody can stand on that.
Wow, you even found the proper Irish version. I told you to find the old Newfie version. That was impressive.
I'm going to tell you, like, as an Ottawan who initially supported your cause, we got to, like, I think it's going too far, guys. Like, it's beyond a protest. It's a rally. People are partying and pooping in the streets and shit. And it's like, when does this stop?
Welcome to the Cum Zone. Only cum inside anime girls. Quivering clit, double-jointed pussy, fresh balls, elegant.
Ty BM, I've sent you an ad. Could you please comment in the private chat, please?
Just a mess with her.
She said.
Grow up, Emily and Chris. You're not telling the truth. Smarten up.
I just got blocked from the new Plus Plus channel. I'm just wondering, are we all doing anything offensive, or does a troll get hold of the mods? Can someone unblock me? Breaker? East Coast Smokey?
Can we please remember to be careful with our language? I had to take my kids out of the room, and I just want to keep listening and watch them, but now they're in the other room.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. They booted me out of the other channel as well and left a bunch of bots, apparently, and now there's just this channel left, which is complete bots. I would not let kids listen to this channel at all. The other channel was a lot cleaner, but for some reason, normal people that shouldn't be getting booted are getting booted. So I think I'm just going to drop Zello and give up. This is ridiculous. Trying to help, but...
18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch.
Yeah, hi, my name's Matt, or John Cameron, I suppose, and I'm a local here. Get the fuck out of my town.
You know, I just want to say, you need to go out. You need to go out to your provincial legislator if you're not in Ottawa. And if you are in Ottawa, keep it peaceful. We can't have people coming out and doing ignorant, irresponsible things.
Once again, just a reminder, there's free food at 201 Sussex. Free food, 201 Sussex.
That's the poster that, or the flyer that Christopher wanted to post. Me and Tash just talked about it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Check it out for this weekend, guys.
Down East Day. There's gonna be a time tonight. Kelligrew soiree. My God, we could have a Newfie jig here tonight.
Twisted Duck to Joe HH. Twisted Duck to Joe HH. Come on.
Hi everyone, is this the right place to get information on what's happening in Ottawa?
I definitely didn't mean to cut you off. That is my bad. I'm very sorry.
Yes. I've been trying to get some information, but our local news is not talking about anything. I'm from California, just trying to keep up with how everything's going up there.
Did you guys see the meme on? Did you guys see the meme on well, social media that says that when I had a hard time falling asleep, I used to count sheep. Now I count trucks. Yep, that's definitely life now.
It's going great, man. Just look it up on YouTube. Just type in Ottawa Live footage. Don't listen to CNN or CBC or CTV or any of that junk.
Actually, Rainbow, I did get kicked out of the Plus Plus GTA, but I guess it doesn't really matter. But I did want to just say some words of just to make everybody feel a little bit better, I guess, is I really appreciate everything you guys are doing, and maybe after we're done up in Canada and the States, maybe we can go give Russia and Ukraine a big hug.
Guys downtown living in those hotels and stuff aren't counting trucks. They're counting horns.
CTV News just actually released something positive and said that the ambulance thing where the person died never happened.
Agreed, agreed. They definitely are counting horns down there.
Breaker. My name is Dave Fincher. I'm a truck driver based out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Been following along with you guys and really supporting all that you guys are doing. I'm currently in Pembroke, Ontario. I've got a full load of Kellogg's product I was supposed to be dropping off at a grocery store, and they've shut down for the night. I'm seeing you guys are just a short hop down 17. Is there somewhere in the West End where we'd be able to arrange a rendezvous and get you guys some food?
I think we need to serenade them to sleep, truck style.
What a beautiful song to put them to bed with. Honestly, what a lullaby.
Come, little boy blue, blow your horn.
Toot, 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 and blow your horn, little boy blue.
Whoever just said that the CTV reported that the ambulance that went there last night, it didn't actually happen. Can you post a link so I can find that?
Hey, Kellogg's brother, I'm just curious. Do they check your vaccine at the border if you're from the States? Because I know they've been doing that, and that's why we couldn't get a lot of people. from down south coming up for this?
Fair question. I'm fully vaxxed. Went through the check, no problem.
Yeah, I actually thought there was a giant convoy coming from California, but I haven't heard anything about that since.
It's been actually really hard to get any information. So I just found this group. I think I've been following you guys since yesterday, but it seems like things just keep on getting banned. So I'm hoping that there's gonna be some place to get like a central place to get information for what's actually happening instead of relying on these news outlets, which is almost impossible.
Yes, man. Can you confirm what type of food they're serving?
Rebel News is pretty good. True North News is also very good.
You could check out Druthers, Druthers, Rebel News, or True North News.
Also Wham out of Winnipeg, I believe.
The Real Pat King's on YouTube. He's pretty good.
Can you repeat?
Red Pill in the Masses seems to be the best stream.
I had said The Real Pat King on YouTube. It's live if that guy's looking for what's actually happening down there.
Thank you for those. I will look those up. I'm looking it up right now. And there's a lot of people here in California. We support you guys. It's great to see you guys stand up. So, yes.
Just putting screws in my ATV tires and listening to you guys. Thank you so much for doing this. I'm going to go to Ottawa this weekend with my buddies. Fuck Trudeau.
Yeah, he's talking with COVID about how you should get the vaccine that doesn't seem to work. He's triple vaccinated, I guess.
Hope you have a great time in Ottawa. Keep it peaceful.
Sorry, just following up on that. Like I said, I've got this load of Kellogg's. It's 30 pallets worth. Is this the right channel that I should be in, or should I be somewhere else if I want to get in touch with the organizers?
You know what? There's a channel. It's called Convoy South. Why don't you reach out to her, and she'll probably be able to guide you or let you know if they need anything.
Much obliged. Over and out.
Yeah, that's their typical MO, is to try to do that kind of stuff in these chats. I've been listening to for days. We need a moderator in here.
Hey guys, for those of you asking for that main website for the truckers, it's called Canada-unity.com/bearhug. That's the one that the truckers were using, and the paperwork's on there to sign if you're part of that trucker convoy, all that jazz.
How is the fight for freedom going down there, guys?
Have you guys heard about that liar.com?
Yeah, apparently it was created by Elon Musk, and he donated $42,000 today.
To liar.com, and it literally links to Justin Trudeau's Wikipedia page.
Oh, Elon's trying to start something. Oh, it's Elon. He likes the 420.
I believe the number 42 was on, I think it was just a copy of one of the space shuttles. So he's definitely related. The number 42 is related, something to do with the universe.
Yo, let's turn this convoy up one more notch, man. Somebody get a truck with livestock and go down to Capitol Hill with livestock, bro, and then threaten to let them loose because they're free.
That is amazing. Please, somebody do that.
I'm a farmer, guys, and if you want to bring livestock, be ready to feed them. Bring them water. That's not funny. It's not a joke. Livestock needs to be taken care of.
Yeah, the truckers are probably the ones cleaning it all up.
Awesome. But I don't want the livestock to suffer, so don't do that.
Yo, you guys could get truckloads of food in for these animals, no problem. And I mean, there can be like an animal exclusion zone. This needs to happen, bro. Represent for the farmers. We're free!
Thanks for the honks. We like to keep this channel open for logistics reasons. Thank you so much. If you'd like, you can go over to one of the other sites. They really enjoy the support.
Yo, I think this should happen. How much does it cost to feed like a couple cows a day? I'll donate that, no problem.
I just hopped on here, and man, I gotta say, I'm happy there's no trolls on here. How is the fight for freedom going, everyone?
Yeah, just to get back to that Elon Musk comment, it was actually 420.69. So that donation was definitely from most likely someone like Elon Musk, because he's always like a jokester like that.
Are you kidding? 420.69.
Oh yeah, that's totally his sense of humor.
Hey guys, just a heads up for Convoy South. Just check their message boards because they are making some changes. So check that out. They are a good source. They are very reliable for the truckers and what's going on right now with food and lodging and all that stuff. So that's where we're getting a lot of information from as well.
Nitro, let's get a livestock trailer in here, man.
Belgian cocks, ever so hard.
Okay, I don't know about a livestock trailer, but can you actually imagine countering with a freedom musical ride?
Guys, just keep it to the trucking stuff. We don't mind you guys talking about different things and getting a little off topic, but bringing animals into the city is not what we're about. We're about freedom and the truckers sitting there and doing their thing. We've already got this organized. We don't need to add a bunch of confusion to what we're doing.
Yeah, the leftist media would just take advantage of that. It's not good.
Besides, I think we have enough pigs in Parliament as it is. I don't think we need any more animals.
That was amazing, but I do apologize. Sorry about that, man. I need to stop smoking. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.
I think we're gonna need more surfers. A big wave is in Toronto, Ottawa right now.
Does anybody know what Ottawa South is comprised of? Is it comprised of like Windsor or Southern States, or who's part of that?
So what it is, it's I think her name is RD Trucking or something, and she's basically the only one on the channel. She's just coordinating truckers and people trying to get in Ottawa looking for directions.
Smoke, you're gonna have to go to those channels to find out. But all the channels, they're getting ready to close down right now, the chat. So all channels are getting ready to close down because the truckers are going to bed. Everybody's in their positions. And if anybody's out there, we have people in place to take care of them. And that's what we're doing. That's why people are still around listening and letting everybody talk and banter and have fun. And we're just getting rid of the really crazies.
Is this like we're paying for the
Fuck!
When is Ottawa supposed to get that snowfall coming in? I should be picking up my quad from the dealer tomorrow and loading it in my enclosed along with upward almost at least 20 jerry cans to be able to be filled with diesel. All clean cans. Half of them are brand new, only filled with diesel. The other half are being cleaned out tomorrow with warm soap and water and let this sit to dry for pretty well 24 hours. That and I got a blade for the four-wheeler as well in case we do get a little bit of snowfall. Hopefully we can keep some areas cleared, especially for pedestrian traffic. From at least Wednesday to Friday, I'll be down, and then potentially again on the weekend. Over.
Roger that.
All right, guys. Well, good night. I do walk a thin line, do I not? Have a good one. Keep fighting for the fight. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Have all the convoys made it in?
Oh, arm free, we have convoys coming north, east, south, west all the time, dude. We couldn't even fundamentally tell you. I know more trucks got in today or last night. But yeah, there's still loads coming and they're staying and still rolling.
I just checked, and it's going to start snowing possibly Wednesday morning at 6 a.m.
I would just like to say for 1 second here that Mama Cass is an asshole. I repeat.
I will be there on the weekend.
Yell at her!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
Trucker Smitty is Mr. Mama Cass. That is Mr. Mama Cass. We are going to unblock him.
You know, I could hear you in the background. I could hear you talking in the background.
Yes, he is Mr. Mama Cass.
You all can bite me.
I just wanted to give everybody an update. All the truckers, they're just hunkering down. We're getting ready to just close things down and slow things down for the night. Everybody have a good night. And if anybody needs any help, just give a shout out. We have mods. There's people out there listening. There's trucks coming from all directions all the time. We have trucks coming still from the U.S., out west, and there's trucks in Quebec and over the border in Montreal. So there's trucks everywhere. People just need to be patient, and it's trucks are holding tight. Go Canada, go truckers. And if anybody needs any help, just
On Untitled love and support from Swift Current, Saskatchewan. You guys are true heroes, and we fully support you and love you guys all. Thank you, truckers. Let's go.
Over and out for me. Good night, guys. Thank you again, truckers, for everything you guys are doing.
Thank you, truckers. Good night.
Any truckers still on the road, can we get a good night honk?
Looks like downtown Ottawa is just getting started.
Distraction from the topic is what they do. Watch out for them.
Really wish I could have been there all the way to Ottawa, but you guys are doing an amazing thing. We joined from Swift Current, and man, the emotions are running high. It was amazing. You guys rock.
No, the chat, it needs to stay closed for the night. We'll reopen it tomorrow morning.
Hope everybody stays warm. Sweet dreams. Thanks for everything, guys.
Yeah, Vid came on earlier, and he wanted the chat closed as well. He thought it was a good idea.
Someone needs a faster button to get them off of there.
Boy, did you hear about the guy from Michigan in Pembroke who had food that he wanted to deliver to Ottawa and wasn't sure of an address that he could drop it to?
You guys are doing awesome.
Hey, Nitro, do you know anything about that?
Yeah, they've got a total script. If you look at their manifest and how to infiltrate these systems and then even create different ones, they try to befriend you, they stand up with you, then they end up, doing more nefarious things. There's a whole thing over on.
Hey guys, let's not talk about how people can mess up our groups. This is about the truck convoy and all that stuff. So let's talk about positive stuff and help our truck.
Is there no moderator that can boot these guys?
It's so nice to see on the live feed on YouTube. People are still there, and we're making it. We're making the difference. Keep on trucking.
Big shout out to all the drivers still down in Ottawa there. Congratulations, boys. Hold the line. You know, Canada's strong. Every single one of us are behind you. Even if some of us say no, we don't like it. You know, deep down inside, we're all behind you. Go truckers, go. I think we should put a vote in for the next prime minister to either be Chris Barber or Pat King.
I want to give a big shout out to Tamara Leach and Chris Barber. You guys are killing it, and you're making us.
Hey guys, for those of you out there that want to know what's going on and know some updates of what the organizers have said, I just in the chat I just posted that link to what the organizers said and what they're doing. So that should answer most of your questions. Okay, everybody have a good night. That's a good video for a lot of you guys to watch, and put your minds at ease. Go truckers.
That's a great video. I checked it out first thing this morning when I seen it there.
Much respect to you guys. You guys are doing a great job. I even watched them guys over at the Montana border. Just incredible what those guys are doing. You guys are all doing awesome. Much respect.
Yep, big time respect for you guys. You're doing your thing out there. We all appreciate it. Does anybody have any info about a convoy headed to Toronto this weekend?
Well, I'm sure glad I got onto this channel, because just listening the last few days, you turn on the radio, I can't even stand to listen to the new, like just the regular media. It's kind of maddening. It's so backwards of what's really going on.
Hey guys, sorry to butt in here. I had a private message. I'm not sure if it's a kiddo, but they were looking for some honk honk. So I was wondering if someone could bring that idea to life, please and thank you.
Honk honk.
I'm just trying to figure out this whole thing. I haven't used this a whole lot, but how do you see if there's a request or not? Are you able to see me when I'm talking, or how does that work?
Yes, we can see and hear you.
The country is a country of openness, of respect, of compassion, of the rule of law, of the rights of the individuals, of freedom. Freedom from fear, freedom from crime, freedom to love who you want and not be judged for it, freedom to do what you want with your body, with your body, with your body.
Sounds like if Trudeau's talking like that, then he's just trying to twist our arms and get people fired up. That's all that's for, I presume.
Hey, that was a press conference he had a few years back, telling everybody how much he cared about Canadians and he was going to stand up for our freedoms.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, at first I'm like, if he's saying that now, it's funny how that works. You know, it's about every politician. They start doing wrong, and then you go back a few years and go, oh, you mean this?
Did anybody catch this press conference earlier today?
I did not.
His main talking points were the Nazi flag that was spotted.
I would be a Canadian since that whole thing this morning, and I've never in my life thought that I would ever question the news that I was being portrayed with in real life. Yeah, here we are. I'll be in Ottawa on Thursday.
Sounds like people are coming to the conclusion now that the news is not the news anymore.
Thanks for unblocking.
Yeah, no problem, brother. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize.
No worries. I was more confused than anything.
Anyways, continue.
Yeah, no, it was just the main talking point was this flag that was spotted that is getting a lot more coverage than I would expect. And he was talking about people threatening guys at a homeless shelter or something. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's all very fishy. It's almost as if he, I don't know, maybe paid these people to do this stuff. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. You know, smile big for the cameras, guys, and wave that flag. Ugh.
Raging douchebags have counter-protesters from grabbing some swastika flags and some Confederate flags and going out there and misrepresenting.
I'm not sure where he was going with stealing food, because there's been so much donations, it's been unreal.
They have to make up shit just because the protests are so peaceful.
It's the sound of desperation, guys.
I'd just like to thank all the guys that came out to protest downtown, the trucks and the non-trucks. As I work today, and it's basically all anyone was talking about. Like it really united the whole city. Basically, there's like a real sense of community I find against the truckers and their disruption to the city. So yeah, feel very united lately.
everyone's come together against you guys. Thank you for that.
Sounds like quite the party. Man.
Can somebody please explain to me why that last user that just came on sounded like gunshots in the background? I could be mishearing things, but somebody want to refresh my memory on that one?
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, sorry guys, I got a... There it is again. Sorry, I got a text message just now.
You know how to scare the Sudoku noodles out of a Canadian, eh? We don't like gunshot. We like peaceful.
My bad, sorry guys.
Poor Shwama, that's all good.
I better go change my course. Just imagine having that as like a ringtone for waking up in the morning.
I love that we just said Chinooka doodles.
I'm really glad that he said it was his phone.
The gun range at the 115 there in East Hills.
Hey, Rubber Ducky, are you downtown Ottawa right now? I'm assuming that's all those horns?
Hey, two Catahooligans, can you repeat that, please?
There's also the gun range on the 115 at East Hills. Some of us are actually quite relaxed by the sound of gunfire.
Oh, sorry, I thought you needed help for a mile marker. Sorry about that. Hey guys, I just want to put it out there after listening to Pat King's live last speech about 6 hours ago. I just want to give a big thanks to the police out there, the Ottawa police, the Toronto police. They were carrying food to the truckers and helping out where they could. That's amazing. That's positive info. Thank you very much, police. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you.
I thought it was pretty awesome how the patrol at the border on Montana, they just said open up a lane to get whoever don't want to be there out of there, and then you can lock it back down. That was pretty cool.
Has anybody heard from Foxy or Boston? I haven't heard either one of them in the last 2 days. Just wondering if everything's all right with them.
I agree. I have not heard from them since Saturday morning, mid-afternoon, somewhere around there.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe even Foxy early Sunday morning, but I don't think I've heard from either one of them since Saturday mid-afternoon.
Yeah, I agree.
Boston was on ++ about an hour ago.
Thanks for that update on Boston. I hope all is well for the moderators. You guys are doing a wicked job on staying on top of these trolls and all the negativity that are coming across these channels. I 100% support everything that you guys are doing. Everything. By all means, if I could, I would have been down there right with you.
Hi guys, Tucker Carlson on Fox News did about a 15-minute segment on the Convoy on Trudeau's press conference at 1 o'clock today, and he really said the truth of how peaceful it is, that a lot of things that the Prime Minister mentions are lies, and he compared him to a lot of things that Biden does, but I don't want to get too political. I just thought everybody should know that Fox News had a 15-minute segment on the Convoy.
Same goes with Brittany. Has anybody heard from Brittany?
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I heard something Sunday morning that she was getting a plane ticket back home. She didn't want to be stranded in Ontario or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, please.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much about Joe Biden there. He's Alzheimer's is not good.
Couple weeks here. Brian Bray's convoy driver is on Hannity right now on Fox News, guys.
Hey, just to give you guys a head up on some mods that you guys are following possibly. The mods got moved around. They were trying to help out other groups, so mods have been moved around. So if you're looking for certain mods, you're going to have to go to certain groups out there. They're scattered around. There's no telling you where they are. You're going to have to go find them. Sorry. or ask around.
That's all good. Thanks for the update. That's good because, all these other groups that are coming upon us, they definitely need the help that the few original groups got created. They were right on top of everything. So that's good that they're helping out everywhere else that they can.
Can anyone give me a PM on these groups? I'm following closely of Swift Current, and yeah, I'd like to keep in the loop, and just wondering if Brittany's still around too.
Yeah, Bear Paw, just to let you know, everything's still being handled. There's been some groups that I believe just went more private to help the truckers out, but there's a lot of these open groups that we're here to help out, give information where needed, and try to keep the positive convoy going, because that's what we're all about.
Thanks, Nitro. That was a good update. I appreciate it. I work 8 to 5, so I don't get the daytime chatter. I just try to tune in once I get home and first thing in the morning, and that's usually about when I get the most important news anyways. Thank you for that, though.
I've been listening in almost all day at work today in my AirPods. Been enjoying every minute.
Yeah, no problem. I'm more of the info type of guy, IT guy. Some of these other guys have their cell phones and mobile devices, and they're a little bit quicker on the draw than I am with these windows I have going on over here.
Oh, I don't know if anybody else has said it, but you're doing a fantastic job, sir.
Yeah, thanks for keeping us updated there. Just started in Medicinet, Alberta. You're doing a good job keeping the trolls out. Keep us updated what's going on with Justin Trudeau there. Looks like he really shaved up today. I don't know. I think he's scared.
Yeah, guys, we're just trying to keep information fluid to everybody. So some of the information that's out there that's misinformation, we're trying to keep that at a very minimum. So just bear with us. Mainstream media is flipping it and not telling the truth. So we have to weed through the lies and just let the truckers do what they're doing.
I think time will tell the real intention here, that it is a peaceful rally for freedom. I mean, all the signs are there, and if the police are like, there's on the Twitter interview with the organizers from earlier today, they were talking about how the police chief in Ottawa totally diffused a loaded question from mainstream media. It was ridiculous, but he did it well.
I heard the interview today with Tamara, Ben, and Chris, and it made me even more proud to be supporting our truckers. They were honest, they were sincere, and they didn't let the mainstream media in. Booyah.
Can you repeat that again, please?
I was saying I heard the interview with Tamara, Ben, and Chris on Twitter, and it just made me really proud, and want to make sure we get that out there, so the real intentions are made clear to everyone.
Thank you.
Anyone else going to Ottawa tomorrow?
I'm hoping to be there this weekend, all weekend.
Right on, brother.
How big of a city would Ottawa be? Like, how many people are there?
I believe it's around 1 million now.
So it would be about as big as Calgary. Well, if we're going to get a new prime minister, we might as well just move everything to Calgary.
Population-wise, I believe it's close to Calgary, but size, I think it may be smaller, more condensed.
Yeah, I just looked it up. Calgary is 1.336 million. Ottawa is 994,837.
Thanks for letting me know about that. Appreciate that.
So is it true then that we were able to more than double the Ottawa population?
Well, I think a lot of people left, so.
A lot are coming back.
The honking drove all the soy boys out of the city.
But over the weekend, we definitely doubled it.
That's crazy.
Hey guys, do you know if there's a Toronto convoy coming up? I'm leaving tomorrow, but I'm not aware of any convoy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Charlie from Burlington. Just wishing you so much love and gratitude. I appreciate what you're doing for me, my wife, and my child. First things first, it's going to be a little bit 2 seconds too long, but you are on the right side of history. Have a good night. You guys did a great job. And be the change that you wish to see and wish the world to be tomorrow. Love you guys. Always supporting you guys in every way. Take care.
Cheers, brother.
Sorry to cut you off, Snarf. Just wanted to call out Charlie there, man. You've came in a couple times today, and you always got such encouraging words, and yeah, I love to hear it, man. I'm happy that you're part of this community here. So thank you once again.
Guys, I truly love you, man. I would be there as I can. I'm just a hairdresser in Burlington, just trying to survive. You have no idea what to do, and I'm going to support you in every which way, guys. Much love. All I'm going to do is shoot positivity. Stay positive. Let the negative out, right? Light over darkness, baby.
Hey, can someone please bring me some toilet paper? Situation.
For the one that's asking about toilet paper, if you got an extra pair of socks, that works too.
Is the protest still happening downtown Toronto like every Saturday at noon?
Yeah, every Saturday. It's not even to do with the convoy guys. It basically every Saturday at Queen's Park, there's always people there protesting and stuff. There was just a guy that was in here today trying to set up something for Saturday to do with like the convoy stuff. Sorry.
Keep us posted, please. Thank you.
Will do. Will do.
I'm gonna email the Prime Minister's office and ask them for a donation for this convoy.
Yeah, just a question about that. Should we kind of make the Ottawa group go away, or just kind of like let it get run over with trolls and just don't go on there kind of thing?
Hey, Toronto, I had to leave that group. They were getting very nasty and a lot of bad language, and it was just getting crazy with trolls. But yeah, get with Corey on what's going on in Toronto. Just be careful. I've heard a lot of groups trying to attach to what you guys are doing out there, so keep it about the truckers, please. Rosemary, which group are you talking about? This group?
I don't really know how to do this, but number one, thank you so much. Number two, please don't leave. We were there on the weekend. We're coming back on Thursday, and we're bringing like all of our family and our friends. And number two, is it true that the like the BC convoy has been split up and they're going to Toronto and they're going to Montreal? Please, guys, like I know it's hard, but please stand your ground. Like so many people are believing in you, and so many people are still going to continue to come up there and fund the GoFundMe as much as we can. We love you and thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll second that. Thanks to the truckers and the moderators of this group, and thanks to you all for truly advancing the cause for better education in this country. Thank you all.
Anyone got an update on how many more trucks got brought into the city itself? I heard as of 6:30 a.m. this morning, there was about 150 to 160 trucks from the outskirts got brought in. Anybody know if there's been more, or is that what we're still standing at?
Like to do a shout out for all them frontline workers out there, the ones that are serving the food and hauling the gas and stuff. They're doing a superb job. We wouldn't be running without them.
Totally agree.
I especially like to thank all the truckers that did not go to the rally and just kept on trucking, delivering the food, keeping the supply chain open.
You did vote for this person, right?
And just if it's going to matter anything, we just got notified that the Toronto Catholic School Board is requiring students as of next year to be vaccinated, which is insane.
Can you repeat that about the Catholic School Board? I just missed that.
In one of my group chats, I just got a letter. One of the people in it, I guess she works in the Toronto School Board, and they put out a letter saying as of next year, all students will have to be vaccinated that are eligible.
That's insane.
Over in Hawaii, the county of Maui has mandated the third booster as being fully vaccinated.
I'm just reading an article right now that talks about it's like official data showing how children who are vaccinated are 52 times more likely to die than unvaccinated kids. I wish I could share it somehow.
Hey, break, guys. I'm just getting confirmation in about Oshawa, truck staging in Oshawa. Oshawa is now been taken over by truckers, just to let you guys know. Oshawa, not Ottawa. That is Oshawa.
Do you know where they're staging in Oshawa?
Ricky, what are your sources for that information, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I just saw it on the other chat. Might be fake news, I don't know. But I just want somebody to check whether it is or not.
Well, I'm just gonna say this. Like my girlfriend's grandma on her way there, we left Thursday at 1 in the morning from Hamilton, and Friday morning, because we joined the Kingston Convoy, we got notification by Brockville that her grandma passed away in hospital from, I guess, from remdesivir. And in my group chat that I'm with, two of their friends passed away in 3 days. So over the weekend, three people that I indirectly know have passed away, all related to this remdesivir, or the other two had their booster shots. It's genocide.
Okay, I do apologize, guys, and I'm not going to do that one again unless I triple confirm that one. But Ahmad confirmed it, and it wasn't right. So it wasn't Oshawa, it's Ottawa. It was just a miscommunication with language barrier.
Hey everyone, what's going on? Just checking in.
Ricky, we appreciate it. I thank you, but there is no official confirmation of that posting that you want to put up. So I would have to decline it at this time. Thank you.
Ten-4.
Encore! Encore! Oh, please, not encore. But thank you for that, Murray. There's a ton of songs written about that whole era. Like, Out from St. Leonard's is another one. And St. Leonard's is where my dad was resettled from, in Placentia Bay. I saw somebody in the chat say they lived in Placentia Bay. My father lived in Toslow on St. Leonard's Island, which is mentioned in that song. And there's a bunch of other ones. That's what Newfies did. We wrote songs about how shitty the government was to us. Pardon my tongue.
Here's a shout out to all the truckers. Here's a freedom horn.
Hey everyone, I just want to say thanks, and you guys are awesome. And I was just wondering if there's a sign up page somewhere for people who do not live in Ottawa who would like to volunteer to help with the support stuff, like even helping moderate or like running supplies or just like any of that kind of stuff. Anyhow, thanks.
Hey, Bert, can you add me? I need to talk to you about something real quick.
That's a heck of a playlist you got going there, Mary.
Does anyone know how the Coots border is going with the truckers?
Is it Marie or is it Mary, by the way? I know I have a habit of getting people's names wrong.
I saw a video of them recently saying they're all staying.
Back to the comment about the kids being all mandatory vaxxed by next year. I could probably speak for a lot of people that's very disagreement on that opinion. We're not only just fighting for our freedom, guys. We're